Good evening, everyone. How's it going? Hi, Coffee. Hi, Ty. Hi, Abe. Hi, Lime. Hi, Ixie. Hello. Hi. How's everyone going? It's very good to see you. Hello, hello. Oh, it's nice to be here. Hi, Dave. Hi. Welcome in. Goodness, it seems like every single time I stream, it feels like an eternity until the next one. But we're here, thank goodness. It just suddenly, every time, so busy. But it's okay, there will always be more. And I'm very grateful that you guys are here for it, so. And, finally, playing more Tavern Talk, which I have severely missed. It's okay, eternity ended. Yay! Thank goodness. Now, before I forget, let me show proper thanks to those of you who come by and also have your own channels. Boop. There we go. Hello, Abe. How are you doing? Thank you guys for being here. How have you guys been? It's been a day over a week since I last streamed. What's been new? Oh! 5-stream streak. Nicely done. Here, hold up. Adjusting my volume settings. Hi, Lime. Hi. Okay. There we go. That should be better. Alrighty. Hooray! We're here again! Yay! Goodness, I have really been missing Tavern Talk. Beginning less work hours, so trying to stay semi-busy. Gotcha, yeah. Make use of your time as much as you can. It's been much too long. Oh, I'm so very sorry. My utmost, sincerest apologies to you. Yes, I'll forgive you. Why, thank you. Oh, also, there's a new redeem. It's a kind of redeem that I'm hoping to make more of, with more of your suggestions as well. Oh my gosh, Sturban! Thank you for the sub! For 7 months already! My goodness! Sturban, you have been mighty consistent. Congratulations, that is incredible. Oh, will it work? Hold up. Let's see. Oh, that's why. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I'll fix it. 1 second. I know what it is. Wait. It's the first time I'm trying this out on stream, so you'll have to forgive me for a second. But I can fix it. Should be this. Indeed, indeed. Just a sec. Where was... There you are. I'll get used to using it, I swear. And after a second here, it'll also work. Excuse me, computer. Thank you kindly. It'll work when the redeem gets used. But for this one time, I shall fix it and do it myself. Let's see. You wanna try it again? We'll see if it works. This is specifically aimed at me, I'd like to believe. It, yeah. Well... Oh? Will it? Is it not? Hey! Twitch! Be good to me. Sound is a little high sharp. Gotcha, gotcha. That I can fix. Let me see, let me see... Goodness! Really does not wish to participate. Who's scamming me of my points? I swear I'm not, but thank you for testing them out for me, because this is a new kind of thing, trying out StreamerBot and seeing what kind of different triggers we can have. Expect to go to action. Now, would you kindly... Suppose throwing away a few couldn't hurt. Yeah, that's why I need more of these as well, since I have heard quite a few of you have some to burn. Very spicy noodles with cheese and eggs. Ooh, spicy. Aw, ouch indeed. Let me see. If I go over here. Goodness gracious, what is it? No, that should be... Okay. I've got too many sounds going in my headphones right now while I'm setting this up. Let me fix this. I did attempt to do my very best to test this prior to stream. In fact, a couple of days ago when I had a few hours to work on it. But I suppose we're still figuring this out. Can you believe I've almost been streaming for a year? I cannot. Source. Should be over here. Audio properties. Oh, it's over there, isn't it? Or it shouldn't be. Goodness gracious. Alright, I might have to leave that to fix after stream. Let me make a note. Just got here, but I must lurk. Currently cooking dinner. Ooh, what you making? But enjoy. Thank you for stopping by, Sturban. Just order half the time. Can't believe that either. Yeah. Alright, note to self. Fix redeem. Find out. First of all, volume. And then second of all, figure out what is stopping it. Is it, do I have to fix it through partially connected? Now what are you telling me? Is that why? Oh my goodness. Is it being that frustrating? Wait, let's find out. Okay. Would someone like to test it again for me? Because I know that if I do it through here, on my end, will it do it? Seriously? Really? I do not understand. So just throw paper into fire. Seen a blue Rito? Oh, goodness. Not again. You ever just boiled a cabbage to make a stew? I haven't. I haven't made a lot of stews in the past, if I'm honest. Goodness gracious, what is the issue? Alright, yep. Okay. I will have to figure this out after stream. Not working. Why? Pourquoi? What is the issue? And I need to figure out how to get to that again. Alright. Yep. Very well. Thank you for testing it for me. I know that there is a way... Oh my goodness! Ixie! Thank you for the subscription. 4 months of blue. Ah. I am very honored. Alrighty. Now... Yep, I suppose I'll have to figure that out another time. For now, though, we have a game to play. And voices to remember how to do, which, who knows if I'm out of practice, but I suppose we'll find out. Now, let's see. I want to also double check. Can I... Stop those. No, don't know how to do that yet. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay. You guys want to play a game? Let's pull that down. Head over here. And get this going. Sound should be good. And in just a moment. again. Oh, I missed it. Since my parents decided to open a cafe in front of my house, does this mean I could basically dox myself? Don't! I certainly don't recommend it. My favorite stream and keeper talking to the voices in his head. Yeah! Well, you know, they don't seem to worry too much. Oh, I love this music. I missed it. Alright. Day 21. Twilight Zinnias. I will have to remember what point we got to in the story. The innkeeper has some very nice voices, excuse you. That is very true. Is the... Okay, turning the volume down on my end just a little bit, because ouch. I didn't insult the voices. Good. I missed it too. Yay. Alright. Who are we excited to see? Oh, what name? Dave? What name was the echo going by? Oh! Oh. Oh, right. Were you three on a bit of an adventure at some point? Hold up, I'll have to play catch up. What's an innkeeper called if they also run a casino and bar? A Sinkeeper? Ah. Sinkeeper, I don't know what it is about it, but it sounds cute in a way. Me specifically, most likely is intrusive thoughts. Ah, I see. Alright. Here we go. These are gonna be interesting. Good morning. Slept well? Some of my favorites. That greeting ain't gonna do, innkeep. Give me your best lines. I'll hear 'em all today. Oh, doesn't the inn basically sell alcohol anyway? No, we don't! We only sell, magical elixirs. Hi, Dove! Hello! Welcome in! How are you doing? As an innkeeper who rents their closet out to store Beyblades, the spin keeper. Ah, of course. Mostly sells food, a din keeper? Oh, like din-er? Is this the pun? Oh no, I'm doing good, yay. I'm very glad to hear it. We've started off brilliantly with a bad accent and puns. This is about what I should expect by now. An absolute delight. I'm not gonna try. Hello! Are you kidding me? Sorry, not at the top of my game today. I haven't been here in a while. Dinner is the pun, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. It's fine. Don't take it too hard. You seem to be in high spirits. Didn't you see a person die a couple weeks ago? Not often you get the chance to work on the project of a lifetime. Oh, right! Oh my goodness! Okay, I'm remembering some. If I remember correctly, there are a lot of rituals going on around, which are leading to probably the end of the world, and extension worlds. And to fight back against what might be a deity-made weapon, they're taking the weapon of Carolyn's grandmother, and with someone else's materials, Rhea is going to forge it into something stronger to then fight against the weapon owned by a person who may be someone we've known in the past who sent us a very cryptic letter about the end of the world. Yeah, so I think that's where we're at. Oh no, the end of the world. Yeah, you know, well, I just sit here, so I'm not gonna do much other than give people drinks. But they'll probably save it. I believe in them. Tia certainly has a lot of responsibilities on her hands, so I believe. Gosh, who are they? I don't know. I'm honestly very excited to meet the maybe final person? Because we might only have one left. Who are they? You from the future? Oh! I don't know. Perhaps. But if it's me, why would I send myself a letter? What is there that I would find worth destroying the world over. I'm glad you're so passionate about this. Hope you didn't give Care too hard of a time convincing you. Nah. Once I mentioned Dragonfire, it would have been harder to stop her from going on the quest. It was just tough to find her. Didn't take you for a nighttime soup enjoyer. I'm sorry? I'm not, usually. I could be persuaded, though, with the right soup and company. With all your elixirs, one that turns back time isn't far-fetched. True, there are some pretty magical ones. You never sent yourself a letter? No. Does a diary count? Hello, Rain. Welcome in. Very lovely to see you, nighttime soup enjoyer. Kyle, hi buddy. I assume your quest for comfort food turned out successful? Oh yeah. Not at all. It was thwarted by the shadow of night. Dearest Rhea promised we shall endeavor to make shortbread another day, when the sun is high in the sky. You're making shortbread? And the stores are open. Feels like a euphemism. Send myself emails all the time. What? Nighttime soup enjoyer? I was gonna ask how, but I kind of don't want to know. A euphemism for perhaps insomnia? I couldn't tell ya. Send myself emails all the time. I forget easily. Do I write sticky notes and leave them places? Does that count? I'll need to make that sword first, though. Did Carolyn update you on what's at stake? Sure did. Not entirely sure what the euphemism is for, but for something. Sweet nighttime soup? Nighttime soup is the enrichment you get from staring at the night sky. Though I guess in this world there are no stars anymore. The moon's pretty, though. Those sigils of alcohol exist. Won't know what hit 'em when they see my newly forged weapon. It's sigils of alkahest, actually. Gesundheit. I've been voicing you French, not German. So I assume you've worked out a game plan? More or less. Not like we've got a lot of info on the quest of yours. I'm sorry. Aye, you worked with what you had. We'll manage. Night sky filled with stars. Ah, the blackest, inkiest soup. Oh, there is a whale up there, right? Something about a primordial whale. I think it recently died. Milky soup, of course. Ah, there we go. Alright, this is starting to add up. Though that ever-burning flame of Leviathan sounds more like a myth than something real. Sounds exactly blah blah blah. Ah! Been a while. That's my excuse. Sounds exactly like something you need for a mythical weapon capable of saving the world. Maybe we got a stew going. Gather round. Ha! Still, are you sure you're okay with reforging your sword for this Care? Yeah, it's the right thing to do. Oh. Thank you, Ty. I sure will. If you guys have water handy, make sure to have a drink as well. Thank you for the health package, for the well-being check. Alright, I'm set up straight. Let's do this. Broke a rapier at fencing this week. Wasn't my rapier? Oh, someone else's? During... oh. Good job, I think, if I understand your meaning. Nicely done. I wasn't sure that was a thing you could do. That wasn't what I was asking about. Believe me, I know a thing or two about the importance of an heirloom. It's fine. It's just... I wonder if I'll still feel the same connection to my Baba when I look at the sword afterwards. It was a club loaner rapier. Oh, did someone have to pay for it? Or was it okay? Eventually, everything she gazed at in life will be gone. Don't you think she'd like looking at the sword of Carolyn the hero? That is quite a wonderful ring to it. I didn't know your grandma, but he forged that sword with dragon fire to save the world. I think she would have been mighty proud of you. Aw, yay. And I'll make sure that weapon is the best anyone's swung this side of Aether Tree. You have a competition to win, after all. Exactly. I've been thinking all night about what techniques to use. The design ain't exactly final, but I'll finish it during our trip to the Highlands if I'm fast enough. Oh my goodness, it worked! But only for rain. It worked! Just thought I'd water them. Ah, lovely. Perhaps there should be a hydrate redeem thing. For the chat, specifically. My little flowers. They're not meant to break, but all of them break eventually given time and use. Ah, gotcha. My rapier will probably meet a similar fate as a learner, because I quite dislike it, actually. Oh. I'm so dry. Aw. Has it been warm lately? Goodness. But I'm so glad, Rain, before you used it, the redeem wasn't working at all. So, not sure what that was about, but hooray! Someone not able to redeem it before. They were able to redeem it, just nothing happened. And then I tried fixing it, and then we tried again, and nothing happened. But I'm glad it worked. Thank goodness. Rhea, are you doing okay? I never heard of giving someone time to think. You seem to be putting a lot of pressure on yourself. This can't just be some simple, run-of-the-mill weapon. I can't sure get rained on. A light misting. And there was so much to decide before starting the forging process. Hitting, quenching, tapering. And the 5 Vatican heat treatment techniques. And the 5... wait. That could actually work. I'm surprised you still remember those. Give rain on or rain's old. I'll workshop. Nice, yeah. Do you want a catchphrase? Is that what's happening now? Certainly. You are very passionate about the method. I'm just stoked to get a weapon made by you, Rhea. Aww. If it's you, I know my Baba's sword is in good hands. You seem to have the forging part covered. Anything planned for the quest? For the rest of the quest, rather? I do understand getting stuck in the planning phase, though. Planning can be very fun, but, sometimes you don't get much past it. You just gotta start. Thought so, but I'm not too sure anymore. Huh. Fair enough. It's freezing outside? Oh no! Grab a blanket. A big jacket, maybe. Right. Since we don't really know much about who or what might be guarding the flame, we're taking Hex along. Oh, Hex! I think I'm a catchphrase type of gal. Yeah, you don't think so? You don't think you could open the door, walk in a room, and shout a catchphrase? Not much your style? Should we encounter any defenses of the, magical sort? -7 degrees Celsius. Oh, chilly. That's snow weather right there. As for how to get to the Highlands, Clay and Tia couldn't come along, so... Oh no! Let's hope Baya's up for helping us with her tree travel thing. Oh, you're taking her portals. Interesting. Seems like you've got your bases covered. You as the main fighter, Rhea as craftsmaster, Hex and Baya as magical support, and Kyle as, I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to fill a role this time, Innkeeper. I tried to distract myself, but the mere thought of dear Evelyn hurt and alone, or worse, it struck me with a torment strong enough to make even this undead heart bleed with worry. No matter what transpired between us, all I craved was to know her safe. But to allow my dear friends to march into danger alone was no less distressing. He was almost inconsolable the entire evening. I didn't want to choose one side only to lose the other forever. That's when I slammed my empty bowl of soup down on the table between us. We weren't gonna go off and die just because he took his eyes off of us for a few days. And yet that very fate has struck me several times in the past. Yowzers Bowsers, that's cold. Is it usually cold where you're from? Oh, there's ice outside. Bunch of sleet and hail. Rough. Don't slip. I said, well, to it be damned if you never get to see me master weapon. Doesn't matter if I have to chew my way through that damn tree myself. Heard the dead have a taste for bark anyways. In the winter, yeah? Jeez. What's the coldest it's gotten to? It was as if those words washed away most of the anguish that was ailing my soul. Surely it was time to believe in the future, and to reconcile with the past I left behind, all for my most cherished people, as long as I didn't forget along the way. But we found a workaround for that. Flashcards! Aww. Just need to pull them out and be greeted by the wonderful cards prepared for me by Rhea and Carolyn. Even though they may be far from me. That sounds great, Kyle. There's one about you as well. Aww. I'm honored. Snow is rarer because the south? Oh, gotcha. So mostly ice. -15 Celsius. Ouch. Yeah. Oh boy. Seems like you thought of everything then. Hopefully. Some help from your drinks. Some help from your drinks would be mighty appreciated nonetheless. Anything particular in mind? Some fire resistance seems like it'd come in pretty handy. That does sound reasonable. We could focus on agility if we're already going that direction. Don't think we want to take whatever traps we run into head on. Add some strength as well, for anything we can't avoid. That and the fire resistance should definitely help with forging the weapon as well. Oh. Though, that ghost berry I brought you yesterday. The what? Oh, this! Oh, I forgot about that! Goodness. Ah, translucent only grow deep within the moon swamp for a few months every year. Yay! Thank you, Care. I wouldn't mind some invisibility either. Might give us some imaginative ways to deal with whatever challenges we end up facing. Concentrating on intelligence to take full advantage of that sounds like a good option too. Hex would like that. I bet. Knowing him, there's an equal chance of his ideas going right or horribly wrong. If things go south, we'll need the charm to talk our way out of anything. Okay. Wait, I'll have to look through what our options are again. And this way, dear Evelyn will be stunned by my most captivating entrance. Sounds decent. Some intelligence could also help with figuring out those techniques you mentioned. And my design, I guess. Alright, Innkeep. You look like you're bursting to help us out with this decision. Is it going to be dexterity with some strength as backup and fire resistance? Or should we approach this with intelligence, a small dose of charisma in case things go really wrong? And some handy invisibility. Well, if you're asking me... I'm actually not sure. So, dex for avoiding traps and fighting for general stuff, and then fire resistance to help with forging. Or, intelligence and charisma for figuring out the process of making the weapon, and invisibility for invisible stuff? Dex, strength, fire resistance, or intelligence, charisma, and invisibility. I'm really not sure. What do we go for? What are our options? Okay. Lost Whisper is, I'll have to double check what is used for fire resistance because I do not remember, but this is our most recent one. Cursed coffee. Lost Whisper. The Lost Whisper stealths itself into your heart. It provides a boost to strength and speed, and has a tough, if somewhat bitter aftertaste that will awaken your senses. Sometimes all you need is the right balance between elegance and brute force. Okay. And then the infusion, anything other than charisma, needs to be fire resistance. What do I have for that? Oh, just the chilies. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So it's either the Lost Whisper with fire chilies, or main priority is intelligence. There's the Silent Owl, but that doesn't have any charisma to it. Peak Sunrise has some. Other than that, Nebula. Oh, that's got a decent amount, but what gives us invisibility? This one. Oh, that would do. We could do Ghostberry and Sparkling Nebula, maybe? Maybe that's what we go for? Do we go for our first ever drink or our most recent ever drink? I'm really not sure. This one I'm not leaning in any particular way with the choice. I don't know what the difference would be. I mean, I like intelligence and charisma more than the other choice. Just for the fun of it. Why not? Sure. Let's go with classic. That's fine. And we get to use the new ingredient. Little guy. I like him a lot. That'll do. 2 ounces of wisdom, and then 1 ounce of charisma. Sure. Why not? Proud to say I defeated my demons, Eagerness, overcame my enemy, and now I'm here. Well, if you are sleepy and the comfy blanket is there, do not feel bad about getting some rest. If it is, you know, a time that you'd like to use for resting. But I'm very happy to see you, Coffee. Hello. How are you doing? I'm very happy to get back to this game, so people have to bear with me remembering people's voices. But it's been a while, and we're so close to finishing this. If you want to forge that weapon properly, it might be best to reserve your strength. Also, anyone guarding the flame should be pretty invested in the dragon's well-being. So here, to solving the challenges ahead of you cleverly. Appreciate it, Innkeeper. I think this will put us on the right track. And with that, we're off to the Highlands. Me and Kyle are gonna go grab Hex. Before I let him go check on his ex-wife. His what? Sorry? Hex has an ex-wife? You go get Baya? Sure. Good. Alright, that's it, Innkeep. One last line for good luck. Make it count. Mind the creaky step on your way out. Heh, fair. Very well, dear Innkeeper. See ya. Best of luck. Yes? What's with the slime on Kyle? He's had that since day one. It's his precious slime. He doesn't wish to part with it. Doing alright now under blanket? Good. Get cozy. I'm okay. Better now that I can see Care. Yeah, a delight. She'll be back soon enough. Something to say? Kinda weird, isn't it? What is? There's going to be a battle for the fate of the world. But Elfie ain't even here to worry themselves stupid about it. Oh, yeah. We still haven't seen Fable. They'd have loved this, I think. Not the impending doom, but all this getting together to defeat evil stuff. Make sure to tell those guys heading to the Twilight Portal to keep an eye out for them. I will. Good. Suppose it's time for me to head out as well. Stay safe, Care. Always, Innkeeper. I am worried about Fable. Oh, it's all rainy. Oh, Jade, Clay, hello. I think we officially confirmed that Jade was to be Southern. Oh, Tia. Honestly, perhaps my favorite character. Along with, what's his name now? Dave. I was right, it is Dave. My memory serves me. Alright. Innkeeper, we have returned. I can see that, Tia. I was awaiting you. Though I'm surprised to see you here, Jade. Yeah, well, Southern. Alright. Well, Miss Holier Than Thou dragged me along. Some jerk about, some rubbish about finally doing my part. I distinctly remember you expressing open interest in our plight when we were talking to Iniko. I believe you asked multiple questions that indicated your desire to help. And I remember asking how much you'd pay, and you said nothing, so I said no thanks. And yet you didn't resist coming along. Aww. Do you have a better job lined up, Dade? Not yet. Iniko and I are eyeing something, but you and Iniko are still working together? Why? Why is that? I don't remember if you had a conversation together. This fellow? I don't quite understand, but alright, Jade. I guess I got time to kill. Perhaps Iniko can help too, then. Perhaps Iniko can cause chaos on their own, then. I don't know if Iniko wants to help, but I guess the more the merrier. Sure. Yeah, perhaps Iniko can help. They better. Not sure if I can deal with Princess here alone. No need to deal with me. I can handle myself. I'd love to have Iniko on the team. Me too. He's, they're very, capable, at least. Holy character design, I know, right? You haven't even seen the beginnings of it. Every character in this game is beautifully designed. Also, hello, Cinder. Welcome in. Very good to see you. I assume you have written us a quest, Innkeeper. I have. Take a look. There's a whole board for it. Ta-da! I make them myself. Hello. Hi. How are you doing? I forget how short she is. Coming from me, but I love her. She's wonderful. Excellent work. Oh right, you told me to get this done by today, huh? You didn't give me much time, but I'm glad you're happy. I knew we could count on you. Let me have a look at that. We just have to catch the guy at the portal. Seems simple enough. We could even set up an ambush. Oh. Or be sneaky if he's already there. You can sneak, big guy? Sleeping worked, but I get to hear good old Blue yap about video games, which is peak. Hooray! Thank you. Well, I hope, you aren't too, worn out after the day, but make sure to get some rest. I'm probably gonna have another drink of water. It's, been a little while since I voiced everyone, so I am a little out of practice, and I have not spoken this much in a bit. I'm him? Don't worry. Who? Him? Huh? Pardon? Hydration important. I agree. I've just had another sip of water. Alrighty. I am he. Yes. Ah. You know what? Yeah, yes. Understood. I will claim. I believe I've heard it before. I don't know exactly what it entails, but yes. Aye. But this says it feels like 10 and negative 12 Celsius. Oh boy. Oh, delightful. Please stay warm. I can do a lot of things. A few years back, I spent time with some lithic panthers who showed me how to sneak up on anybody. Huh. I just don't like doing it. Seems a bit rude, you know? No, I don't. But I think the situation calls for a little rudeness. Agreed, it does. And for a little more manpower. You're right, innkeeper. We should ask Iniko for help. Also, Hex suggested taking Voy along. Aww. They've really formed their own little band. Oh. Cold, yes. Everyone, please stay warm. I've got my own fluffy blanket here, in case of emergencies. And by emergencies, I mean weather. Just generally. He's great at distractions and knows his way around the Twilight Chasm, should our quest lead into it. Can you find Fable, please, if you head towards the portals? I'm really worried about them by now. I didn't think they'd be gone this long. I already have pneumonia. Oh, Ty. Be rugged up. Stay warm, please. Apparently, he has family there, though I hope we don't need to disturb them. Anyone else? We considered a whole lot more, but Scully and Grace made a good point. They said not everyone is battle-tested, and that it'd be reckless to take inexperienced adventurers along. Oh, fair enough. They also said we should look into more backup plans for the backup plan. I think they just wanted an excuse to do some research, and to stay away from the bloodshed. When will I experience this? Experience what? Which? Oh, the -12? Why do you wish to? Currently can't get treatment because no insurance. Oh, take the cold. We'll just share it around. Equator problems. Ah, yes. Can't blame them. Melly really wanted to come too, but Dave said no. Yes, let's keep Melly safe, please. Is he coming himself? Of course. Made these two ask him before we got here. We need good fighters, and kid's got some talent. I hope he said goodbye properly this time. Carolyn made sure he did. Never saw a more terrifying death glare in my whole life. It was very impressive. It was. I've given them very similar tonalities. So, are you finished with your questions? Actually, could you review the plan for me one more time? It's been a long couple of weeks. That it has. Sure. So, listen up. We make it to the Twilight Portal by the moon pools, and we stop our big bad evil guy from going through. If we fail that, or he's faster than us, we chase him through the Twilight Chasm and into Ur. And we prevent him from getting that fancy axe. And if that fails, well... we stop him at all costs. Sounds like a good plan. While you're at it, will you keep an eye out for Fable for me? Face when it's 35 Celsius, but at the same time, oh no. Yeah. It's sure been rather warm this way. Of course. Now, Innkeeper, by the dragons and all that is holy in this world, can we count on your help again? Yeah, of course. Why would I say no? Yes, Tia. I am here to help. What do you need? Easy. We just need to be quicker than that maniac. We should be first to reach the portal. And we should be the first to attack him, all while dodging his counterattacks. Outspeeding him seems like the smartest option here. You're wrong. Oh? It is foolish to think his strikes won't be powerful. We need to be well protected against him, so we can take him down before he really hurts any of us. Don't be stupid. If we're fast enough, he won't even get a chance to hurt us. I'd like to say that again. I'd like you to say that again when you're lying in a pool of your own blood. Okay, maybe we need both? It's just the balance that counts. We can focus a whole lot on defense, but keep some dexterity in our back pocket. And maybe some of those fast infusion thingies could make the difference. I could hasten you with some golden feathers or saber fangs. A beautiful 40 Celsius with 85% humidity. Oh boy. The small turtle? Yeah. I got too excited about the turtle. Yeah, this is Onyx. A delightful little fellow. Yeah, Seeing people's pets are one of my favorite things in this game. What's their name? They never come up in the list of characters, but Minthy. Minthy is the one with two hellhounds that just hang out here. Yeah, this is Onyx. I can't remember if Kyle named the slime. I don't recall. But who else had a pet? Yeah, Jade's got Onyx. Is listed here? Onyx! The turtle's name is Onyx. Yay! We don't have Minthy listed as a character, unfortunately. Where Fox? No Fox currently. Ooh, you know what would be fun? Making sprites that fit this, first of all, the art style. Second of all, sitting at the bar. And then making different, poses. And little custom dialogue. Maybe one of them could have a little fox, or is the fox, I don't know. But these sprites are just so fun. Great! Yeah, alternatively, you could use a lot of dexterity instead. Just a bit of defense on top. That would be so cute. Yeah, it would. I need the time for it, though. Goodness gracious. Everything is busy. But one thing I have been finally getting back to is continuing on VTuber models. Specifically, ties that I have had in my list of things to do for a very long time now. So hopefully that will be a soon enough thing. And some more animations to do, but we'll get to that. Yes. Ty got to see the update on the rendering of the wings, which I am personally rather proud of. So, we're getting the full body for no reason. Full body for no reason. Huh? What? Do you have a pet, Blue? I do. I have my little... my little angel of death of a cat. Azriel. I love him very much. He's my little guy. The VTuber model? Yes. But why for no reason? Maybe I misunderstood. I have been commissioned to make a VTuber model, and it's for Ty. Ty is the commissioner, and therefore Ty has seen some of the updates. Now I want to know for no reason. Huh? I'm confused. Angel of Death, it's a cat. Yeah, it's a cat. That was your model. No, not my model, not yet. That comes afterwards. But we'll get there. I do intend for that to be this year. The intention was to make prototypes of the PNG model, but we might just jump straight into the VTuber model because I am figuring out some things. Ty, I'm tired. Like bikes. Oh boy. Oh wow. To make sure we don't get hurt, you can give us some of that frost armor. Scully says he wants to try out someday. Sure thing. I've got enough frozen pine cones left for that. Ah, yes. Thank you, Rain. My goodness. I'm glad it at least works. Oh, maybe. I might have figured it out. Might have. Make that a might have. We'll see if it works. I'll test some stuff after stream, but hooray! The spray bottle does work. I've got enough frozen pine cones left for that, sure. I don't think Jade and Tia can make a decision without bloodshed, so could you help us out? Of course. I know just what to do. I'm going with dexterity. Sorry, Tia. This one I do have an opinion about it. Oh. Yeah, I think prioritizing dex is what I'm going for. Which means... Ooh, what does that mean? This is what it means. It means 1,000 wins. With frost armor. Oh, did I want... Well, now I don't remember. Let's go back to it. Defense... with swiftness, or dex with frost armor. I do like haste, though. No? Okay. I think I'm sticking with what was it? Frozen pine cone? Frozen pine cone to specifically make 1,000 Winds. There we go. That should do us. Nope, never mind. That can't be the right one. Because frozen pine cone? Huh. Why did I think it was that? Oh, I mistook. I see what I did. I mistook charisma for swiftness. What I'm looking for is... was it for snow? Do 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 do. What am I looking for? Nope. I don't like that option. Perhaps we go the other way. Fell asleep a little bit? No worries. Did you sleep well? Math done. Ooh, tax returns. Good, good, good. Nice. Bum. Lost Whisper, that's the other swiftness one. I'm tempted to go for defense in the end and not use pine cones and instead use golden feathers. Yep. I'm taking back what I said. We're doing first snow. It gives us more optimization for the abilities we're looking for. So, let's go. 3 ounces of defense. Dung, da da dung. And 1 dash of dexterity. Nicely done. There you go, bud. Defense should be your #1 priority. So I guess I agreed with Tia afterwards. But I think haste makes for a good backup plan. You could never have enough of those. See, I was right. As usual, you chose the right focus, Innkeeper. I don't like making Jade mad, but I do like seeing Tia happy. Ugh, at least we'll be fast, so I don't have to listen to you gloat much longer. Let's get this over with. Bye, Jade. Alright, Clay, let's go. Aw. Don't leave yet, I like you guys. Oh, buddy. Clay? Are you okay? Oh, I don't think so. You don't want to go fight, buddy? Aren't you scared? Of what? All of this. The fate of the world is a heavy weight to bear, don't you think? What if someone gets hurt and I can't stop it? What if I can't protect you and the others and the world and the ferrets? Clay, stop, please. For a moment. Just stop. I know this is scary. Truth be told, I'm scared too. My whole life has been building up to this moment. I've always been told I'm meant to save people, and if I can't, what's the point of me, you know? You are the point. I'm glad you exist, even if you don't save anyone. You're not some mythical savior, you're my friend. And you are mine, and I'm a little less afraid because I have you with me. You taught me how to value myself as a person, despite all the weight on my shoulders. I wish you would do the same for yourself. I promise you, together, we will get through this. And we will save each other and our friends and the world, and all of the ferrets. And the innkeeper, while we're at it. Thank you. I appreciate being included. Why would I ever? No! Fear is a powerful motivator. Use it. No thank you. You are enough, Clay. Peak absolute cinema. Yeah. All the weight from that hair. Great point you make. It's a heavy weight to bear. She's being vulnerable. Yeah. Go, Tia, go. You're enough, Clay. And you don't have to worry that you're not. And you too, Tia. Don't think I'm excluding you. I wouldn't dream of it. Having you two believe in me is all the strength I need. Can we still hold hands on the way there, so it's a little less scary? Of course. And remember, you can never lose me. Your bracelet will always tell you exactly where I am. Oh, I forget, he still wears the bracelet. And if you get lost somehow, despite your impeccable sense of orientation, mine will help me find you too. You'd just get lost looking. Maybe I'd have to ask Jade for help. I'd do that for you. Thank you, Tia. You're a great best friend. Oh! So are you. Alright then, Bud? Let's do this, together. Aww. Best of luck. We won't need it. Aww. Grace! Just a second, Grace, I got character info. Aww, they're best friends. They're best friends forever. Yeah, must not fear, fear is the mind killer. Ah, yes. Oh no. I was like, oh right, recognition, and then I recognized what it was from, and oh boy. That sure is a whole passage, hey? But we got new Clay information. He cares so much about the people around him as he does about all the animals he meets. He knows his own strength and how helpful his abilities are, but also puts immense pressure on him. He wants to protect everyone, but even a half-giant can only do so much. Still, it's good to see him believing in himself. Oh. Thank you, Ty. Couple of blue hates Dune. I do not hate Dune. It's simply... You know, in Dune there are certain beliefs that are scary. That's all. Rest your voice a moment. Thank you, Ty. I will have some water. I must not fear the Dune hater. There is no hate here. In fact, I enjoy the movies. I don't think I quite have the guts or patience for the book, unfortunately, but I do respect the world that it's built in. They're wonderful. Grace! Oh goodness. You had a soft voice, I think, but low and more monotone than Fable, I believe. So far from me taking surgery fun goal. We'll get there. Absolutely, we'll get there. You must have made some really good drinks, Innkeeper. I've never seen Clay that determined. Blue, have you written fanfiction? Have I written fanfiction? Oh, yeah. I think I have. Well, it would be a good long while ago by now, but probably, if I remember. Hold up. Have I? Yeah, no, surely. Yes. Gods, I've been doing so much math. Oh, not the mathematics, oh no. Take a break, rest your brain. Lime, have you written fanfiction? I tried my best. I have to say, Grace, I'm surprised you're not accompanying Hex to see the ever-burning flame. Well, hello! Aww. Melly! I have not written fanfiction, I see. What had you asking me? Out of curiosity.
She didn't want to stop studying the magic spells. She thinks they might help us solve all this.
I think that might help me I think what might help me right now is a drink. Something that'll get my thoughts flowing gracefully despite all this mess. Give me a moment. You seem like the type. What does that mean? Lime. Please explain. Ba-ba-dum. Something a lot of brains. We could do Night Owl or Silent Owl. We're talking about books. The last person I talked to books about had written fanfiction. So just out of pure association. I will tell you, I have not written fanfiction in the last several years. I could not tell you the year that I had written fanfiction. What would it even have... Because I'm sure I must have at some point. Because I definitely have had moments where I've been very much into AO3. You know, getting into a certain fandom or appreciating a lot of characters and wanting to see them interact more. I'm a sucker for found family tropes. That I will admit open-heartedly. We'll do Silent Owl. Or I suppose you want thoughts flowing gracefully, so perhaps we'll do... Do we have many other options? Sparkly Nebula's brain, and then what are my others? Right, Peak Sunshine. No, we'll go Silent Owl. I like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll need diffusion. Alright, yeah, that'll do. Sure, some inspiration doesn't hurt. 1 ounce of wisdom. 2 ounces of strength. And a dash of dexterity. Silent Owl. Pour toi, my friend. Here you go. A delicious thought detangler, just for you. I don't think I've ever tasted detangler as delicious as this.
You've tasted detangler?
Melly, would you like a drink as well?
No, thank you. I've already had 3 hot chocolates today.
Aww. The Imperial system is a much more romantic language than metric. Is that so? Is that because of our conversation about maths, or...
I think if any more magic enters my system, I'm gonna eat the sun.
Oh! On to another topic, then. I heard you formed a research team?
We did! Obviously, Grace and I are the leaders, but we also recruited Scully and Archie.
Oh, Archie's there.
And Una said she wanted to sit with us and crochet while we work.
Aw, Una crochets? What a great excuse to help, lazy as usual. What a great excuse to help. She insists we don't call it helping. Of course she does. Oh, Una.
Rufus is helping us too. His wool is so soft it calms everyone down. I wish Dave would join us too.
Oh, Melly.
I guess he's busy fighting the meme guy. But he promises he'd be back soon, so...
And he'd better keep that promise. Aw. I would walk 100 miles cents better than I would walk 160.9344 kilometers. Yeah, sure. I suppose. Just a different measurement system. It doesn't have to be specifically the length of 100 miles. It's more metaphorical than anything. What are you looking into anyway? Melly mentioned spells? Are those the ones Hex found in the tower? Your Melly voice is great. I'm glad. It's very fun. Yes, those ones exactly. He stayed up all night decoding their formulas, but as soon as he figured out what they were about, he lost interest. So I picked them up. Most of them were rudimentary, all things we already have in our spellbooks. But 2 stuck out to me. Care to educate me? Be my guest, Grace. Which one do you want to hear about first? Teleportation or soul binding? Ooh, Interesting. Teleportation would be useful, but soul binding is rather interesting and might tell me a bit more about how souls work in this universe. Soul binding, please. Hex brought home a glass case with a glowing, floating scroll inside. After we got it out and removed all the protective runes, He was pretty disappointed. A riddle-locked glass case and protective runes? Seems like someone didn't want it to be used. I'm pretty sure I know why. It describes pulling souls right out of people's bodies and binding them to objects. Oh. Completely volatile magic, and dangerous, I assume. It's been a little hard to translate. D&D campaign I'm playing in has introduced soul magic, and it's getting interesting. Ooh. My goodness. The TTRPG that I've been playing. We have another session next week, which I'm very excited about. But that has some soul magic as well. There are sort of two sorts of magic in it. The divine, the blessed, and then the arcane, which is sort of the intradimensional, in a way. Pulling on these rifts of magic rather than from a higher source. But it is very cool, and my character in it has a bit of their soul bound to an object in a way as well. My character's divine patron mentor got turned into a freaky centaur monstrosity. Oh, that I'm hoping is curable. Best of luck! I hope so as well. I hope they're not in too much pain. I'm trying to figure out any side effects it may have, so I can convince Hex to not use it whenever he's slightly inconvenienced. Otherwise it'd be very sad because his entire motivation was to go find him. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. Sounds difficult, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. What about the other scroll? The other scroll. One of the scrolls he found holds a powerful teleportation spell. Now I fancy myself quite equipped at conjuration magic, but Hex finds it boring. He picked the scroll up because he assumed the golden runes meant it was special. He was right, but I guess it didn't have enough fire for him. Oh, more special than a soul-binding scroll? No, but still special enough. I think, if cast correctly, it could get you anywhere in Asteria with incredible accuracy. Even to protected places and other planes, but I'm trying to figure out how to use it without destroying myself. It requires more mana than people usually have in their body. So you think it'd kill its caster? Almost certainly so. Oh, Melly, you're so cute. It still has a lot of promise. Maybe I can modify it. Best of luck. Don't have to look so gloomy. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. Oh. What does it say? Tell me more about Grace. We're getting everyone's final tidbits. Grace is probably Voyage's biggest fan. From time to time, she argues with her brother because to her, he seems very controlling, even though she's more than capable of casting protective spells. But now she has her hands on two very powerful yet dangerous spells, and is determined to figure out how to use them. Who don't we have final bits on? Okay, so Una, we still have to learn more, and then... oh, Dave? And that's it. Dave and Una. Voy's biggest fan? Yeah, Voy! Yup. Grace is a big fan. Voy is a little dork. He's just... I'm in two minds about him. On one hand, he's very likable. On the other hand, he's rather silly. Voy's our boy. That is what Iniko calls him, I believe. Voy boy. Hex also brought back a lot of the wizard's personal notes. Diaries and such. Retellings of his exploits, of his hopes, dreams, and fears. When I have some more time, I think I'll be able to do a deep dive into who he was. Maybe I can even put a little exhibition together, if Voy and Iniko let me borrow some of those magic items. Lime? I doubt they'd dare refuse you. I'd hope not. I would love to read about it, so...
I want some magic scrolls of my own to decipher. But first we need to finish this research, just because we need to figure out what to do if...
It's just nice to have something to do, is all. Like someone redeem the spray chat redeem. If I do it, will it... Let's see. There we go. Et voila! One of these should also do the trick. Plus, I'll take any excuse to hear more of Scully's Everbloom stories. Is he remembering more?
He's trying to figure out whether we could reverse the sigils. That'd be neat.
Maybe you can duct tape them back together?
I don't think so. With Archie's help, I also made this whole board where I could collect and connect all of our clues. Spaghetti.
Specifically. Oh, Melly.
Specifically, I've been looking into what exactly that necromancer guy could be. Clay said he noticed some flowers on his armor, and I think that might be a clue. Maybe he's a florist, or they're zombie flowers, or he wants to destroy all the flowers. I need to figure out what his motive is. Because if we can figure out his motive, we can figure out who he is, and then we can figure out his weaknesses. Not that we'll need them, because Dave and the others will... What did he say? Kick his abs. But looking into it makes me...
Calmer?
Yes.
Melly, I adore you.
They'll be alright. Right, Innkeeper? The zombies aren't gonna eat them like they ate my parents.
Oh, Melly. They won't. They absolutely won't. Not even considering that for a moment. They'll be just fine. They'll all protect each other. He'll come back for you.
I hope so. I don't want that to happen again. I miss my parents. I wish they were here to hold my hand.
What were they like?
Well, I remember my dad always told me bedtime stories about swashbuckling burglars. And I remember my mom loved making things out of yarn, especially socks. And they were really nice and cool, and I loved them so much.
Oh. I know I can't replace your parents, but is it okay if I hold your hand until Dave, Carolyn, and Fable come back?
That'd be nice.
Oh.
They're so sweet!
I would like to hold Melly's hand as well. It's okay. I'll keep you safe. Well, you don't need that, but I'm here. You're always gonna have someone around.
I feel a lot safer with them around, you know? Like I'm home again.
You are home. Home is where your people are. Well, you know, it sure can be home.
I think so too. But enough dramatic backstory. I'm turning into Dave. Just less repressed and gay.
Sorry, I really wasn't expecting that. Melly, who told you? Who told you that they went on a date? Oh, Melly. You really caught me off guard. Okay.
Just less repressed and gay for Fable.
Oh, okay. I got through the line. Melly, I love you. You're wonderful. Goodness gracious. Whew. Maybe it's time to head out. Maybe. We'll update you in our search tomorrow. Our research tomorrow, Innkeeper. But first...
We're going to get a lot of ice cream.
Exactly. Una promised she'd make some. Aw, Una's making ice cream? Save some for me. We'll try. Have a good night. Oh! I don't remember your name. I really don't remember your name. You showed up once. Who are you again? Are you an artificer? A blacksmith? Something or other? I remember your face, but... Hello there. It's been a while since you last showed up. I thought something might have happened to you. I feared you went home without saying goodbye. I feared you went home. Quincy! That was the name. Hello, Quincy. Oh boy. No recollection of what this person sounds like. Does anyone have a clue? Can just go ahead for it. I wouldn't do that, my friend. I did end up finding those golden loon feathers quickly, with a little help from Voyage. Oh, right, you were looking for those. Do I make you British? I did end up finding those golden loon feathers quickly, with little help from Voyage. Wait, you know Voy? With everything going down, I decided to stick around and help those in need. That sounds just like you. Apparently. How are things with you, though? Well, you don't need to say much for me to know what that face means. I've seen it once or twice before. Is there something I can do for you? What is there to be done, Quincy? It's like everything is in limbo. Like dancing on the edge of a blade. One wrong move and it's over. Something like that. Would it help if I asked you for a drink? Maybe. You know what always helps me when I'm feeling down? What? A good cup of Quincy's hot chocolate. Here, after all I've heard, you might need it more than me. Oh, we've got the hot chocolate recipe! Can we finally make it for Melly? I'll have it ready for her when she comes in. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Now, go on. Make me a drink. This one, or another one. Whatever you'd like. Oh. That's the first time in this game that someone's just told me to pick whatever. Oh, or swiftness. I guess the order is this one. Well, I was going to make the hot chocolate anyway. Oh, it looks delightful. Oh, yes please. Can I make one for myself? Perfect for the cold nights of the winter solstice, or days when your heart just needs a little warming up. Quincy's hot chocolate will have your spirits reinvigorated in no time. This hot cocoa with a dash of cinnamon quickly returns the feeling back into your chilled bones, and maybe will make you feel a little less alone. I want a cup too. Have a hot chucky, cause yes, I shall make one for us all. That's lovely. But it does mean we need an infusion. That won't work. That would? Sure, yeah. We'll add a dash of extra sweetness. Why not? Some honey flowers. Then we've got an ounce of defense, a splash of wisdom, and then 2 more for dexterity. Nice and quick to outrun that cold. There you go, Quincy. Aw. Couldn't wait to try it out right away. Well, you replicated it perfectly. My hands and heart are warm. Want a sip yourself? You look like you need it. Maybe later. May this drink be warmer than the currents of these times. It most certainly is. Thank you, innkeeper. Or innkeep, rather. Of course. I am worried for all of my friends going on these quests. Hair of Dragonfire, the Dead Parade. Oh, and of course our ominous letter. It's a good thing we can reread it here. Who's this guy? We've only seen him once before, and he doesn't have a character card, so I barely remembered him, but this is Quincy. He seems wonderful. I quite like him, but I don't really have a voice for him, so he's just sort of British. Oh, I just realized he's missing fingers. Do you do much crafting? He's the mystery man, it's gotta be. Oh boy. I do want to reread this letter, though. My dearest friend, long has it been since we've talked last. Long has it been since everything has been seared away by the cold flames of death. I wish I could still remember our last conversation, but it's waning memory. I could only imagine how you enjoyed running away, wishing to forget whatever was between us. Maybe you did, for a brief moment, for these 30 years. If you did, I'm writing this letter to kindly remind you of the good old times. To celebrate our reunion, I invite you to the spectacle of this century, the last day of the astral moon, welcoming the first light of the dying moon, where the realm of Tuat is just a grasp away. Are there any spirits you'd like to remember? Are you afraid of what they might tell you? Worry not. I'll be right there. Watch the sky closely on the 35th of Cassiopeia. See you soon. An old friend. And then this seal. I really don't know. There were a few people who didn't get cards, maybe that's the case. Yeah, Quincy and Minthy, and then also an elf whose name I've forgotten. But they had pink cherry blossoms in their hair, sort of like antlers, I think. So, how are you? I'm losing my mind. Understandable. It feels like an underreaction. It feels like there are a million different emotions whirling around my head. Almost none of them good. And if they are good, my worries twist them into something horrifying. That doesn't seem fair. I don't know if emotions can be fair or unfair. Either way, it's good to feel things. Reminds you you're alive. Innkeep needs a therapist? Probably. Busy being therapist for everyone else. I'd like to feel a little less. We all say that, until we suddenly do, and then we wish we weren't so empty. Isn't it good to care again? To have people you want to be well? Maybe. I didn't think I'd care again. I didn't want to, but it just happened. Yes, just like that. Without my consent, I might add. The heart wants what it wants. And sometimes, what it wants is friendship. You made him British, governor. Well, I couldn't tell how to distinguish him. Any suggestions? But I can see how that's a scary feeling. So many things are on the line now. Perhaps more than you bargained for. It was easier when I just looked away. Would you rather look away than help your patrons? Your friends? Ask him if he has a patio or a lawn. Would I rather look away? No. But now I have to face the fear of losing them. Funny. Funny? Didn't you swear to me you were done fearing death? That you had nothing left to lose? Sometimes lying to ourselves is easier than lying to others, I guess. I'll keep my "I told you so" to myself. I just feel like I'm stuck in an endless cycle and there's no way out that doesn't tear me apart. Would it help to know that we've felt like that at some... Would it help you to know that we've all felt like that at some point in our lives? Not really, no. Then let me leave you with this instead. Love may come at the price of loss, but the inevitability of loss also comes with the reward of love. You can't lose something without having loved it. And so you should love whatever it is you fear to lose. Those are the moments that matter. Moments that make your life worth living. Besides, you have the power to step out of that cursed cycle any time. Do I? Write your own story, my friend. Don't doom yourself because you think it's what you deserve. I forget how good you are at giving advice. Makes me a bit envious. You'll get there eventually. I hope so. Thanks for checking in. I think I needed that. Of course. Please don't stop reaching out. Safety of isolation is not worth the loneliness. I'll try to remember that. You better. Now, I heard the night market is close by. I really don't want to waste this opportunity, so don't let me hold you back. Until next time, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and be safe out there. Good advice. Why don't I get a catchphrase? Oh well, guess it comes with age. Maybe next millennium. No catchphrase for us. Oh no. Hey guys, I think we found him. Dark armor. Green shades. And flowers. Just, if I remember correctly. Sorry, sir, 1 second. I'm checking the letter I think you wrote me. This coloring. This green. Looks familiar. No, this is the first time we've met this guy. Yeah. Same flower. Oh, boy. Is the innkeeper canonically immortal? I believe so. I think we don't often tell that to people, but... Okay, make him sound really evil. Just the evilest supervillain voice. I'll try. You're evil already? Okay, I'll do my best. How do I make him sound scary and cunning? My voice is not suited for this. Can you move the spray bottle over him? You know what? I might be able to. 1 second. Let me try that. There we go. Do you want to spray him? Go for it. It should work. Give it a shot. There we go. Nicely done. I'll keep it there for now. Alright, he's even got red eyes and everything. Okay. He doesn't look evil. He looks like he could... Coffee. Hold up. Moving this back to the chat. Just for coffee. There we go. Guys, lime! Oh my goodness. Take a breath. We'll have to really settle with whatever voice I can manage for this guy. Hello. Hi. Oh, I got a Steam achievement. Hello, old friend. Greetings, traveler. Oh no! I'm scared. He sounds like Steve Irwin. What do you mean? I'm not gonna be able to do that. Nice armor. Is it new? No. Doesn't it seem familiar? The flowers certainly do. Did you keep my books? Why are you happy? What's this expression for? Pardon? I don't understand. Have you been having a fun time destroying the world? It's like a re-meeting of long-lost rivals slash lover. Oh boy. Vanium, hi! Good work. Hex hasn't been here yet, but I think we just might have... this? I think it's the final boss? Take note of these flowers that he has and his shade of green. Now we have a look at the ominous letter. Ta-da! Mind tips. Oh no. Everyone, calm down. He looks like Wolverine. You know, I imagine this place differently. It's nice. Oh boy. Thank you, Ty. Oh no. Hey, sir, you have to leave. You simply have to. 50% of the chat is is having a time. Looks like Wolverine, that's exactly why. Well, alright. Oh, also, you missed Melly calling Dave gay. It was, quite the dialogue. I love her. Thank you. Only showing 20% of my power. It's made for the female gaze. Melly called Dave gay. Yeah! The G-A-Y, spelt it out and everything. She was getting sad over the death of her parents and then said,
Look at me, I'm acting like Dave, but less repressed and not gay for fable.
That was about it. Yeah. Incredible. Truly it was. Very good dialogue. Good writing. Though I wonder who told her. Well, the conversation's been normal so far. He likes the inn, at least. So, do you plan to destroy the world or something? But I thought you'd be long gone by now. After all, you like running, don't you? I like it here. Though, your visit is making me consider moving soon. For the female gaze and the male gaze. There we go. It's not advised to stay in one place for too long anyway. Eventually the past will catch up to you. I figured. Thanks for the advice. Why are you mad at me? Happy Pride Month. Is every month Pride Month? We get a name. What brings you here, really, Quasar? You know, this and that. I paid Marrow Castle a visit. It's quite serene this time of year. What for? We've never heard this version of the theme. It's so very similar to the menu theme. Oh my goodness. Quasar is a bit of a deal breaker for me, the name. Oh boy, every month should be a month to feel happy for being yourself. True. Very, very true. Every month is a month to be proud. What are you destroying places for, Quasar? Sightseeing, trespassing. You broke in? I wouldn't phrase it like that. Burglary is incredibly impolite. I was persistent in my approach. Politely, I knocked on the door. Unfortunately, vampires these days have no hospitality. The lady of the house greeted me with a snarl and slammed the door in my face. Not like that stopped me, but I found it quite rude. Give him a hot Chucky? Yeah, I like that. Well, I don't really want to give him anything, honestly. I kind of want to kick him out of here. Quasar in... Huh? Huh? Venue? Care to explain? So, you did break in? Obviously. As a last resort. There was something I needed more than manners. As expected, she wouldn't give up her precious relic freely. So you killed her? I would've, but no. The rat escaped. Mean. Trying to say that name like the Jimmy Neutron clip. Are you good? Oh gosh. He didn't do anything wrong. He attempted murder. What do you mean? Breaking and entering. Several crimes. Destroying the world, perhaps, though currently unconfirmed. In the blink of an eye, she dissolved into mist. I always considered that to be a vampire's most annoying skill. But at least I got what I wanted. And what would that be? I don't know, it's all just a misunderstanding, innocent until proven guilty. I feel like we've got a decent amount of proof and a lot of witnesses of this guy specifically. Curious as ever, aren't you? That's why I made it my job. What? Being nosy? Something like that. I get to hear a lot of things every day. People like to talk. You manipulate your patrons into telling you their darkest secrets. I don't manipulate. I listen. And I don't think you're gonna listen to me when I say that. Stop bullying! What is he doing to me? You can't see me gesticulating at the screen. How dare. How absolute dare. I'm all ears. What would Lady Evelyn have that you, Quasar Duskbringer, would want? He's the innkeeper's gate. Hey! Entirely possible. Look. He's just engaging you in a calm dialogue. Someone get the spray bottle. This is the most evil looking character that's appeared in this game, and we've had an actual, like, a bog witch who has probably had people die in her swamp. We've had assassins and mercenaries and an actual chaos demon. And then there's this guy. Don't judge a book by its cover? The cover is just a big old title that says, I'm evil. And when you open the first page of the book, it says, I'm evil again. There's not much more to this book. I think it's the green. I love Jade. That's probably it, yeah. Oh, Quasar. Just because he's good and slightly manipulative looking does not mean he's evil. Agreed. There are some, not every face tells the story, but Exhibit A, ominous letter. Exhibit B, people talking about dark armor around events that were apocalyptic. Here's a little bouquet footage. I'm done convincing you guys. My goodness. Can't let you around any fictional characters. His hand, flowers of my weakness. Oh no. We're losing everyone one by one. Exhibit A, that wasn't him. The flower. The green. I don't know what to tell you. People have witnessed this person. His tone of voice sound. Okay. Look, okay, fine. He's not afraid to be effeminate. Effeminate does not equal innocent. He can be gay and evil. Just a little blood. Ingredients for the execution of a grand design. He's talking about a grand design! In what world has it ever been innocent? My goodness. This is what it's like when your friend has a partner you don't like and they don't care about what you say. Oh, trust me. I know that feeling. Deeply, deeply frustrating. He looks like he denounces 3-in-1 shampoo. I respect it. That, again. Yes, however, does not equate to innocent. My goodness. Grand design? We were never ones to make big plans. We? Why we? Innkeep! We're meant to be on the same side here. Takes 15 minutes to gel and comb his hair. Yes, absolutely. This, 100%. Speak for yourself. Maybe time's changed you. Okay, you two are like dragons. Surely, right? We must be older than this world, or something of the sort. Doesn't have time to be evil. After 15 minutes? Is he awake for 15 minutes of the day? What does this mean? Both talking like they're gods? It really seems that way. Oddly enough, you still look the same. I had to make sure you'd recognize me after all. How could I ever forget you? It seems like it was pretty easy for you to move on. It wasn't. Yet you're hiding. You ran away from everything that once... Oh, I peeked the mic. Sorry. Oh no. Yeah, they were definitely together, right? There's truly no other way to see this. They are. Could I ever forget you? You ran away from everything that once mattered to build a life behind a counter in a shabby tavern. Is that why you're here? To throw your accusations around? No. I guess I just wanted one last chat, now that everything's coming to an end. And I'm curious about how this old friend of mine is still doing. Friend? Is that what we are? Angie man? Yeah. It's going to destroy the world because it's can't overlift for attention. Oh no. Maybe it's a bit more than slightly manipulative. Yeah. Oh boy. I love that the entire chat is unanimous about this. Gay friend. New term for partner. So, how are you doing, friend? I'm worried the world we know will end because of you, probably. Is Innkeep a man or a woman? I think I chose she, her pronouns, but in my head, complete genderless entity. So, who knows? It doesn't matter. Go both ways. You're overcompensating. My goodness. I'm worried the world will end. That doesn't worry me one bit. It can only go up from here. For you. How are you doing? Do you even want to know? It's my job, and my tavern is open to everyone. Your protective spells beg to differ. They let you through, didn't they? So, how about a drink? You want a hot chocolate? And then you tell me whatever it is you need to get off your chest. He missed a word in that for you. Huh? What was the line? Which line was it? Hot Chucky, yes. Of course! What else would we give him? Sure. Let's see if you still know me well enough. And if you remember what I taught you. Oh no, he taught us everything we know? He was supposed to say gave. Ah, yes, of course. Gave for you. Yes. Of course I do. Oh no, Andu! Oh, my little guy's anxious. What am I meant to make? Just anything in high charisma? What's, wonder how much fanfiction there is. Honestly, I don't know. 'Cause it's not like there's an enormous amount to work with. Or I guess if it's from Innkeeper point of view, perhaps? Andrew's scared, get them out of here? Yes, exactly. Do you believe me now? Evil. Okay. High charisma. So it's either Spoken Heart, Sunny Breeze, or Thousand Winds. Which one does he like? Oh my goodness, I get a page. But we get nothing. Human, huh? For some reason I don't believe you. 58. Paladin. Magocracy. Chaotic evil. The Devil Arcana. This page is a lie? It has to be. When the dog doesn't like them, it's a bad sign? Absolutely. Does anyone know what the Devil Arcana is? Paladin. Yeah, I don't believe him. Oh, you know what? This is the kind of thing like a god pretending to be a paladin of themselves, essentially. So it makes sense why they have certain abilities, potentially. Like, oh, yes, of course, the dragon's called to me. He is a dragon. That sort of thing. 15 pages of hard evidence ignored. Oh no, Andrew's scared. Kill them! Card number 15. Oh. I wonder what it says. Oh my goodness, look at his page. It's just full evil. I guess we are the ones sketching this. Wow. The most villainous character design I've ever seen in my life. My goodness. Okay, well I get nothing. Let's read over the descriptions of each of these. Spoken Heart. Sweet and sparkling in taste, the Spoken Heart will bring your deepest feelings bubbling to the surface. Your newfound sincerity, confidence, and many heart-filled words will work wonders in boosting your persuasive abilities. A charismatic boost, great for bards and emotionally repressed individuals. The Devil is about letting go. Huh. Of the world as we know it, perhaps? Sunny Breeze. The delicious sunny breeze will melt your tensions and blow away your stresses, leading to enhanced charm, focus, and reflexes. It tastes like a pleasant wind, flowing through the woods on a warm summer day. Very popular among bards and rangers. And then the only other high charisma one. Yeah, Thousand Winds. Swept up in the Thousand Winds, you become as charming and elusive as their elemental messengers. Somehow that feels exactly like resting on a tropical island, enjoying a refreshing drink and pleasant company. Its airy swirls are perfect for avoiding unwanted questions. Well, I kind of want you to tell me everything. So could you just spill? I'm gonna give you Spoken Heart. That's what we're going for. I think he's emotionally repressed. Well, he... If I corrected he to capital? Hey, well, we've discussed him being a god. Hey, that's close enough. Phone thinks he's a god. Phone is sharing spoilers. Ban the phone. Oh, Andu isn't even gonna tell me if it's right or not. Andu, Oh, Andu will accept it, though. It's okay, buddy. You're good. You're not gonna have any, I'm sorry. Or I can... Here you go, buddy. There you go. It's okay. Here, you know what? You have some defense as well. Stay safe. It's okay. You're okay, buddy. It's okay. Relax. You stay in your bucket. Spoken Heart. Love that you could just feed him the bottle. Yeah. That's the first time I tried that. How about this? Sweet and chatty. Not bad. Almost tastes like back in the day. Did you think I'd forget? Yes. I assumed you're as good at abandoning memories as you are at abandoning people. Ouch. Seems like people are right about one thing, though. That would be... your drinks can influence fate. They can't save people, but they can push them in a direction, alter their destiny. I wouldn't go that far. I simply do my best to support my patrons in their endeavors. Manipulative? Yeah. He's so salty. Yep. My goodness. Will you support my endeavor? As I said, I serve everyone in this tavern. How noble. How awfully morally grey. How opportunistic. It's like nothing's changed. Wonder if the flowers represent anything. Oh. Clever. I like it that way. Making decisions for people, leading them to their doom. All because you can't help but wonder what a little entropy would do. I help. You help, sure. You always liked to help when it was most convenient for you, when it got people to love you. I hope all your helping has aided you in forgetting them. I didn't forget them. Oh, is that so? I couldn't sleep for months. My heart bled and bled until there was nothing left to bleed. I was alone. And by the end of it, when nothing was left, there was just one question. How could the one person I trusted with my life turn on me like that? How dare she leave me with nothing but the stars, staring at them alone? Wondering whether the blood would ever wash off. And how, by the dragons and their false light, is all you've done with your freedom, this dastardly achieved freedom, this. There's still blood on our hands. It took me way too long to realize that I didn't have to give up, that I'm not like you, that it doesn't have to be their blood that sticks to my hands. They're gone. Not for much longer. Soon the star rain and the flood that washed away our yesterday will open the gates to a new tomorrow. A new horizon, unhaunted by still ghosts. Quasar. Innkeeper. Why would you do something like this? Don't we owe it to them? The you I knew would have agreed. The me you knew was foolish. Some situations are hopeless, and some decisions aren't easy. Decisions are quite easy if you set your mind to it. Say I need to tear apart Cassiopeia's wings for the stars to rain upon Gaia. An ambitious task. I could decide not to, and abandon my plans because I'm intimidated by the complexity. Or scared of the consequences, but no. Instead, I choose to stick with it and get what I want. I don't give up. I succeed. It truly is that simple. If you care, you'll get it done, no matter how much effort it may take. He's got reptile eyes when he's mad. Oh boy. You're voicing this well? Thank you. I'm scared. Everyone was dead. I wasn't. Didn't we promise to always stand by each other's side? To never be alone again? We did. Didn't they deserve the same? They did. Then why are you here, and they aren't? I don't know. Me neither. What did we mean to you? Nothing. We meant nothing to you. The home we built, It meant so little. That's not true. Do you still ponder about the meaning of life, watching the stars? No, there aren't any anymore. It's better that way. It means there's no risk of getting caught up in trivial things. Like getting caught up in the thought of a world without pain. Like that. So naive. So stupid. Getting caught up in the thought of a world without pain? As nice as that is, it was bound to break. As long as there are people, there will always be bad choices. And that's okay. Because it gives them the chance to also be alive and make choices that bring them joy. Either way, it was bound to break. I knew you'd say that. I've seen through the charade. Your tricks don't work on me anymore. Look at the stars now as they lie at our feet. A declaration of your failure, an elegy to your cowardice, and a demonstration of my endurance. Everything is set. Everyone will get what they deserve. Even your little replacements. Soon they'll be no more than a fading memory on the horizon. Feels familiar, doesn't it? They're alive. They can be saved. They are alive, indeed. What you should ask yourself is for how much longer? And if the time comes, will you run again? No. But you sent them to their deaths, did you not? I sent them to stop you. I'm aware. Which reminds me, I'll have to leave soon before your little pawns interfere with my threads of fate. Gertrude? Come on. It's time to go home. Wait, Gertrude? No! You've been here the whole time? Oh, thought you were just hanging out. Interesting. Care to explain? I sent you a little companion, so that you wouldn't be so alone. But I need her back now. Huh. You know I value my privacy. And I value the perfect execution of my plans. So thank you for collecting so much information for me. You don't have to do this. I don't, but I will. Anyway, I got somewhere to be. Speaking of which, my invitation. The offer still stands. Join me and watch as I repair what you've destroyed 30 years ago. Join me to witness the renaissance of times past. I can't. My place is here. What a pity. It almost pains me to see you haven't changed one bit. I've moved on. You should try it sometime. Spoken like a true coward. It's not like I need you anyway. Not anymore. See you soon, old friend. Or not. Bye. Good job, Andrew. I know he was scary. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. You'll be okay. They'll be just fine. Burb, he was spying on all the customers. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I have no clue how close we are to the end. Oh boy.
Oh, great.
Day 23. The Wheel of Fortune. 34th of the astral moon. Huh. He said to join him on the 35th. We'll see if that happens. Oh boy. Alright. Ready for another day? Here we go! And everything that verb got Stitch. I think he has been this whole time. Or she, Gertrude. Aw, hello you two.
Good morning, innkeeper.
Good morning. How's your research going? Well,
We did a lot of it.
that sounds good. Yes,
I can smell a breakthrough right around the corner.
the biggest plot twist would be that we have legs and leave the bar. Yeah. Oh, maybe maybe someone put runes on the inn and we can't leave. Huh. Are you writing that down, Archie? What? No, of course not. No notes are being taken here. None.
Archie, I told you already. I might be the bestest detective in Fazoa, and this might be the meaning of a lifetime. But the investigation has to come first. How are you going to have time to write a book about my detective career if the world ends in a few days? I mean, it won't, obviously. Because our friends are super strong and awesome. And we're super smart and awesome. But we should still focus on backing them up.
Gameplay switched to a point-and-click adventure. Oh no. I'm sorry. It seems I can't help but gather material even now. You're a very impressive detective, and... Hazel! Oh my goodness, hello! Lady Blue, I hope you are having fun. I am having a delightful time. Thank you, Rain. Yes. Go check out Hazel. It's been a while. How are you doing? It's really good to see you. We are almost at the climax of this game. Or pretty darn close to it, at least. Goodness. I'm scared. Oh, right, we got new information on Quasar. We have to go check. Do, 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 do. Oh, no, that's all? Oh. I wish he wouldn't have come. Wow. I'm well, and you? I am also well. A little distraught by the game, but I'm doing okay. Been fairly busy, have a lot of projects cooking up, and a lot of things to do, but I've been doing well. I'm really happy to be back. What have you been up to? Have you been keeping busy? We just met the big bad guy. He said it had been 30 years. He's 58. He might just be a human. We might be older than time itself, but maybe we were more distant and had a group of friends and big bad and ex-boyfriend. By subtext, yes. Goodness. And I fear what will happen if I stop thinking about my books. Is that what I think it is, Detective Molina?
I'm afraid it is.
Excuse me?
It's a severe case of the nerves. Quick, innkeeper, we need a remedy. Only your most revitalizing drink will do.
Does the patient agree with their prescription? Really, it's not that serious. Thank you. Perhaps a cure that'll boost my toughness is just what I need. Audit, patient 0. Lovers to rivals to lovers. We can fix him? I really don't think so. He's going to blow up the world, Vadium. What do you... BBEEBG. That evil ex-boyfriend guy. Oh boy. Goodness gracious. Okay, something defensive. That'll cure the nerves. Steel tonic? Buff party tank. Vitality. What were the exact words that we needed? Most revitalizing. What are our options? Usually the cold ones, right? Frosted Lagoon. Physical spiritual harm. UV protection. Otherwise there's for snow. Comfortable and safe, embracing you with its frosty taste, in between hot chocolate and frozen glaciers. Ooh, that could do. Random, hello! Welcome in! How are you doing? How have you been? And then cooling qualities, spicy aroma, boosts your vitality. And the wording was revitalize. We'll go steel tonic then. I think that'll do us. And then what do we need? What can we do? That could do. I think that's inspiration? Or blessed. Might be blessed. What does this infusion do for us? Saberfang? Oh, haste. Yeah, why not? Sure. I'm good. Fear in Season 2 in an hour. Oh, I forgot about that! Oh, right! Season 2 is coming out. And then we've also got Season 3 Jujutsu Kaisen? I've heard people are very excited. I too. But I know I'll struggle with, Wait, oh, wrong one. Why? Oh. That's why I didn't notice it. I thought I was picking up strength. Thank goodness. And now 3 for defense. Lobotomy Kaisen is back. Steel tonic. That should do. Here you go, buddy. Why is it lobotomy Kaisen? May I ask? May this drink not be one of your tougher challenges. This is excellent. I could write a novella about the superb taste alone. I really appreciate the effort to cheer me up. I suppose I've been worrying more than I realized. How can I repay?
Repay, Rishmay. You shouldn't just bear your worries silently.
I would accept an update on your research as compensation. Excessive memes, and I mean excessive. Oh no. I have been unaware of said memes. Certainly, we are happy to oblige. I thought my knowledge of tales and myths could serve us well in identifying another weapon to slay evil. So I questioned as many scholars and turned as many pages as I could. That sounds exciting. It might have been if I had managed to find even a hint of anything useful. Exthralbury? Exthralbury. Oh boy. Exthralbury is nothing but a legend. The lance of Lauwignus might be real, but it proved impossible to trace its location. And don't even get me started on the history of the sword Balmor. My research ended in total failure.
Don't say that. We wouldn't know that there aren't any other weapons if you hadn't looked. It just means we have to move our research focus to something else now. Like my investigation.
Oh?
Like I mentioned the other day, I really wanted to look into who this weird bad guy really is.
Ah. Well, I have a name for you now.
With a plan like his, he can't just be some random nobody.
His plan does have a certain je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi? It's just so mustache-twirlingly malicious. I bet he has a mustache.
Did he have a mustache? He might have had a mustache. Hold up. Did he have a mustache? Of course he does. Yes, he does have a mustache. Is that guy French? He sure could be. He's got a fancy name for it. He's rich. He's a little rich boy. Gustave Archibald. Ah, Gustave. Maybe he is French. Gustave Archibald Richmond III. You tell me. Of course he did. Yeah, of course. Well,
In any case, he must have left some traces that we can follow.
He's French and bald. He prefers Archie. My goodness.
And if we can figure out his real identity, we'll know his mortal weakness. Like,
Huh. You don't say. Like a lover? Like an old wound? Same difference? You know? Well, I'm never against spreading the agenda. Why not? Like a lover?
exactly. Once we know their identity, we can find them and... Wait, no! I don't condone kidnapping. Maybe we could just... tell them about all the evil stuff this guy is doing, and they could give him a really long lecture.
Arch is in Arch Linux? Huh? Also has a good arch? Now, what does this mean? Huh?
Okay, maybe that isn't the best idea. Still, Carolyn always says the more you know about your opponent, the easier the victory. But this guy's like a ghost. No one had seen hide nor hair of him before all this started. And here I thought armor like that would have made him super recognizable, with the flowers and all. I did look up what some of them mean, the ones Clay was able to identify.
Oh, well, that's what we were thinking of too.
There are petunias and marigolds, which symbolize resentment, anger, grief, and mourning.
Who was the one that suggested they might mean something? Was it lime or coffee? Who said so?
So that told me absolutely nothing. Besides that he's a bad guy with some big feelings about the world, duh. Then I got an idea. What about other well-known necromancers? Maybe we have a repeat offender on our hands. No one really seemed to fit, though. I was really, really close to ripping my fur out. But then I remembered all that stuff about the sigils. There actually was a necromancer that died when the portals opened. So I dug that file out of my pile, and yes! If the creation of the portals broke a sigil, then that can't just be a coincidence. Therefore, this necromancer from back then must have faked their death and rebranded themselves as the mustache-twirling, green-armored bad guy that we're facing now.
I didn't realize. Yeah, hey, stopped by. Shouldn't you be doing the pointing thing now?
I'm just not feeling it, Innkeeper. I know it doesn't add up, okay? I'm sorry, Archie. This isn't the revelation of truth that it should be. When you write your book, the detective should definitely be pointing at something. Pointing!
Yes, I'll write that down.
Good. Damn! I can't believe we couldn't find anything.
Melly, who taught you that language? Gasp. Who taught you that word, Melly?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, Melly.
Oh well.
You are an absolute delight. I want to write a character like Melly. Just something so brilliantly endearing and competent. What are you planning on doing now?
We need a new perspective. Maybe there's something we haven't considered yet.
That's why we brought some of our research materials with us. Wouldn't a library be better for this?
Well, maybe. There wouldn't be enough space to set up the conspiracy board.
You brought the board here?
Yep. Thanks for letting us set up here. Okay, I'll be in the back.
Oh, this is meant to be quick, but because of the way they've set up the text, it went even slower.
Thanks for letting us set up here. Okay, I'll be in the back. Bye!
See you, Melly. I hope it's okay for us to take up some of your space. It's fine, Archie. You can go ahead. Much appreciated, innkeeper. Bye, Archie. Bye, Melly. Una! There you are. Well, don't you look chipper. It's good to see you too, Una. You could spare me the pleasantries. Long day? Nah, I was just never really into all this research mumbo-jumbo. Still mad about that bird? Oh yeah, he's not around anymore. Or she, Gertrude. Gertrude's not here anymore. Aww. Dang. At least we have our other friends. And Andu's in the back. I was surprised when I heard you volunteered for the research group. Good info gathering game is getting weak, Innkeep. I just chose the activity that's the least hassle. Too much exercise isn't good for the retirement spirit. But I don't need to tell you that, do I? Ha ha ha. Well, you retired? Before you get another word out with me, though, I'll need something to get my energy back. The whole frantic research atmosphere really tired me out. Something to bring your strength back. Got it. Ah, sailor's courage, as per usual. Here you go. Let's get it up and running for you. Let's get you some haste while we're at it. 3 ounces of strength and a dash of defense. And that'll do just fine. Here you go, Una. 1 just for you. Here, for all that heavy-duty crocheting you're doing. I feel like I could crochet gloves for an entire army with this. You got some more adventures stashed away in those back rooms of yours? Just some more frantic researches, I'm afraid. So, what else have you been up to? Just making sure Grace and Scully don't work themselves into an early grave for the most part. Any news on that front? Are you in the mood to be underwhelmed? Listening to what my patrons want to share, whether good or bad, is a key part of my job. Spoken like a good little innkeep. I don't know if I appreciate that, Una. As for their research, not many surprises there, to be honest. The damage that breaking the sigils did is pretty much irreversible, as expected. That teleportation spell Grace is looking into is also not getting any less dangerous. Good little innkeep. Yeah, you know, to each their own, I suppose. Also, hello, Muinov. Wait, Muinov, Vanium? Hold up. Why do we have a backwards Vanium in here? Huh? Hello, welcome in. Vanium, do you have anything to say of this? Even with all the modifications she's making, there's still a good chance of it backfiring. And by a good chance, I mean like 70%. What kind of my turn. It's me speaking. Whoops, what kind of backfiring are we talking about? Like everything blows up and fireworks and fun? No. Like immediately dying. Oh. How are Scully and Grace feeling about everything? Especially made on the 16th of Jan. Oh. Fern and Finn. I don't know what Fern and... Oh! Adventure time. My brain went to Phineas and Ferb. Welcome to Twitch, Moinov. Is he me? I can only assume. Hi, Moinov. Moi, welcome in. Made today. Brilliant. They're taking it instead. Or they're just too stubborn to give up. I'm not sure. That sounds like them. What about you? Me? Well, this must be pretty disheartening. I mean, not really. These kinds of doomsday scenarios just lose their impact after a while in this business. I've lived my life, I've made my choices. Now I'm just doing what I want either way. If the end of days comes knocking and I'm on my porch crocheting and drinking, I'll have no regrets. Regrets is always the difficult one for me. But you're not on your porch. You're here, looking after the people trying to avert that doomsday scenario. Can't believe I've had to hear that from you. Leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I could offer you another drink to wash it down. No thanks. Unfortunately, you've got a point. I guess I got swept up in all this little... Why does the drink have a six-pack? It's looking right at me. Well, it's sailor's courage. That's just the sort of stubby that it comes in. The little holder so that your hand doesn't get cold. Or crochet hook. Sure is weird. What is? Karen. Not like I need to elaborate. Pay attention to the choir and all that. I don't know what you're talking about. Ha! Sure, whatever. Let me just ask you this. As you are, will you have no regrets when all this is over? Oh man, God. Yes. The big villain of this entire game has left for now. We'll see him again tomorrow. It'll be the 35th tomorrow, which is the day that he spoke about. Alarmingly. Terrifying. Last day of the astral moon. You couldn't just let me have the last word, huh? No way in error. Oh, we got the last of Una's. I'll leave you to contemplate that, I guess. Let's have a look. For someone who initially didn't care about saving the world, she's actually quite involved now. Even though she denies that she cares, or that these doomsday scenarios scare her, seeing her actual emotions begin to shine through really makes me happy. I bet her autobiography will be an absolute page-turner. Aww. Hot man will return. Your phone is about to die, so switch to me. Time paradox? Oh. Huh. Ah, they're both. I see. And then who do we have left to get the last... Oh, Dave. Dave's the last one we need a bit of info about. I don't know if we're gonna get any more about Quasar. That's all we get. A vague history, and I wish he wouldn't have come. Well... Bye, Una. Are Millie and Archie here? In the back. I'll go see if the youngins need some company. Man. Oh. Oh! Hello. Greetings, I mean, good mythical afternoon, adventurers. Hey, Vadim. Hehehe. Ex-boyfriend's all you need to write a 20-page fanfic. Yeah, pretty much. Hex, indeed. Will I be able to keep up with these voices? Who knows? We'll find out. Did it go wrong? Hi. Good afternoon, innkeeper. Does this afternoon seem oh, you're mad. Oh boy. Your voice was always a little tricky. Does this afternoon seem mythical to you? It seems... wet? Sorry about that. Oh, you guys are tracking in water, are you? We didn't have much time to dry off before coming here. The floorboards should be able to endure it just this once. It's okay if you want to leave now, Baya. We all made it back safe. Okay. But please keep the blankets. I could make some soup. We should be good for now. Bad mood hacks, still love him. Thanks, Baya. Where are you headed, Baya? The swamp. I want to talk to my friends. I see. Goodbye. Let a tree know if Stay safe, Baya. Alright. Hello, you three. Oh, you do not look happy. What's wrong now? Spit it out already. Speaking. Ailas. Spit it out already. You've been chewing on this ever since we escaped from that mountain. It's just... I feel bad, alright? So... that doesn't sound too good. I feel like you'll get mad at me if I ask you if you've had a good time. That doesn't sound too good. Isn't that pretty obvious? Alright, well, you were gonna be mad at me no matter what. Right. More importantly, have the others come back yet, Innkeep? They haven't. It's a waiting game, then. Great. My favorite. Alright, Innkeep. This is where you come in with a drink. I'm going to explode if we keep brooding like this. We're not that rogue fellow. Ah, you mean Dave? Which of my drinks would be of aid? Not sure what could help soften the outcome of our quest, but... Wait, did my drink... fail? Was it the wrong choice? Oh no! Maybe protection from disappointment. That might do. Certainly. I'll get you a steel drink, then. We'll get one right away. Aye aye. That should do. Then we'll do 2 ounces of swiftness. 1 for strength. And then an extra 2 for dexterity. Steel tonic! Ta-da! Please like me. There you go. I hope your disappointment will be just a distant memory after this drink. Thanks. This takes the edge off. Didn't realize my shoulders were so tense this entire time. Can I offer you 2 a drink as well? I'm fine, for now. Count me in, Innkeeper. Wow, I do not remember how to voice you. We'll manage. I don't really want to think about it. But perhaps understanding where we failed wouldn't be a bad idea. I'll see what I can do. You want something with brains to it? That I can do. Let's see. Silhouette, no. Intelligence. Fused with confidence and agility. We'll go Sparkling Nebula. That should do us well. A simple one. 3 ounces. Super. Of wisdom. And then 2 for charisma. Sparkling Nebula. Just for you, my dear wizard. There you go. This might be just what you're looking for to understand the meaning of, everything. Huh. 42! That'll do. What does a zombie use to control its horse? Brains. Nice. Spelled that wrong, but you get the joke. I sure do. What? Weird. I don't know where that came from. 42? But this is good. My synapses are firing at the speed of light. Here's my conclusion. We might be really, really screwed. Was it that bad? You don't even know the half of it. Wait, this can't just be it, right? Grace and the others should have figured something out else out by now. You probably already have some quests in store for us. For plan C, D, and X? 42 plus 25? 6. Careful there. Thank you, Rain. You'll want to be careful, Vanium, or I may just delete your message. I kid. I'm sorry, Hex. Archie and Melly couldn't find any new leads. And Grace and Scully are still at it, but from what I've heard, they haven't found much either. Cleansing chat. Thank you. I wonder what's in the bottle. The spray bottle. That's... Come on, innkeeper. Stop joking around. I don't think this is very funny. Neither do I. And what are we even doing here? What? If the innkeeper doesn't have any quests for us, why are we wasting time here? If you haven't noticed, the world might be ending soon. We failed to create the world-saving weapon. And now we're here to, what, have a nice chat? Oi, you're mighty close to overstepping there, wizard. Well, maybe someone needs to say it instead of just lazing around. Hex. Sit your arse down. This is no time to lose your cool. Hex, chill. Yeah, please. Pull the brim of his hat down over his face. Get all to yourself. I'm sorry, but you're... Relax. Let me get you a charisma drink. We aren't just here to chat. Information about the group that went to the Twilight Chasm will reach this inn first. At this point, we need to know their fate. It'd be foolish to go running around without a plan. So... Are we cool? Actually, he's cuter when he's mad. Oh boy. I don't know about that. To each their own, I suppose. I'm sorry. Not exactly a good look for a wizard to lose his head, is it? As long as you realize that yourself. While we wait for the others, I guess it's time for another story, Innkeep. I'm looking forward to getting some context. Right. After our chat the other day, Kyle and I went to pick up Hex. We said goodbye to Kyle. He cried. Then he left for Meadow Castle. Oh, right, he wants to go check up on Evelyn. Soon after, Karen and Baya picked us up. They just stepped out of a tree right next to us. Baya was pretty excited to take us to the Highlands. Who's Kyle again? French vampire. Kyle. Alphonse Louis-Frédéric Duquette du Sang, or Kyle. Apparently she's pen pals with the Yeti, and she's never gotten the opportunity to visit. And then, whoosh! Whoosh? Yeah. 1 minute we're surrounded by nice and lush woods, and the next, vast mountains. Snow. A lot of snow. You guys suck at descriptions. Our journey to the Highlands was so fast, it's barely noteworthy. Still remember Hex and Baya? Forget a lot of characters. Hey, that's fair. You remember your favorites, and that's alright. It was impressive. I mean, sure, evocation is obviously the superior school of magic. But I suppose such a feat of conjuration was pretty cool, even though nothing blew up. And then you had to keep blabbing to Baya about it until we reached the village. Well, Grace would have killed me if I didn't ask for details. While the view was great, we were pretty disoriented. Even when we found the village Clay told us about, no one could point us towards the temple. Kara looked like she was getting ready to throw people around if they continued saying they couldn't help us. It was clear no one there knew anything. Even though we still had no idea where to go, we left the village. That's when Baya let out this gut-wrenching scream. It sounded kinda like this! Now, how does one replicate this? I will choose not to, for it is late, and people are asleep, and the walls are not thick enough for this. So, there you go. Thanks. Really appreciate you replicating that scream. But why? Hey, you guys insisted I stay to tell the tale. Melly! I saw your tail before. Oh no, she got scared.
Did someone die? Oh, hi, Lenny.
Lenny? Oh, Carolyn, Lenny. Ah, it cut out when you did the L. It was just, ah. Tikumizu, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. It's good to see you. Been a little bit. We got a whole host of characters now. Hi. Hi. Good to see you, Melly. No one died. Hex just got a little too excited.
Whoopsies. I see. Well, make sure not to scream like that anymore. Or no one will know when you really need a detective on the scene.
After all, you don't want to be the next boy who cried detective.
Oh,
I'll keep that in mind.
I'll go back to the board then.
Bye, Melly. I love her. So, Vi let out a scream. Then what? We had no idea what she did, but before she could explain, we heard some loud footsteps approaching. It was hard to see with the heavy snowfall, but a huge silhouette was making its way towards us. Care almost tore into it as soon as it was close. But before we knew it, Baya rushed forward. Oh, was it the Yeti? Oh, did Baya scream out of excitement? I almost attacked Baya's pen pal. You actually met the abominable Yeti?
Really nice fellow.
Also pretty good with directions. They pointed us towards the temple. When they did, I noticed their well-crafted ring, made of something like opal. Couldn't help but ask them about it. Turns out they got it from the temple. That really got the Yeti talking. We learned a bunch about the temple's jewelry-making business. Oh, and about how anyone approaching the stronghold, unannounced, should be seen as an enemy. I'm gonna go cook for now. Have fun, Blue. Enjoy stream chat. No worries. Go make some good food. Enjoy. Go cook well, coffee. Which is a horrible way to run a business. The Yeti explained that only a select group of trusted people are allowed on the premises. They didn't want us to get, they didn't want to help us. Yeah, they didn't want to help us get in, though. Now what's the arson for, Tiku? Something about getting their jewelry by the rights evoked. But at least we knew the way, and soon, with that invisibility finally kicking in, we saw it before us. Lo and behold, the Temple of Ur, where the flame of Leviathan is kept. Sounds blasphemous. Nice. Beware though, Tiku, we do have now a spray bottle redeem, so beware of your flames getting put out. The trek up there was brutal. It was so much walking. There it is. I thought my feet were going to fall off. It wasn't so bad, really. The winding path looked nice with all that sparkling... Oh, I made you a different accent. The winding path looked nice with all that sparkling snow. That's easy for you to say. You just vaulted right over all that rubble. Oh, Tiku. The emotes really tell a story, truly. Yes, we did get to the gate eventually. It was closed, of course. A gigantic wet slab of stone in weathered condition. If there's one thing I know about this sort of thing, it's that gates like this one are super inconvenient. Good thing we didn't want to waltz in through the main gate anyways. No, with the invisibility effect from your drink still active, we started to check for any other points of entry. There was so much rubble, we figured there must have been somewhere for us to slip through. Well, there wasn't. And I was already starting to feel this itch of the invisibility wearing off. We were running out of time. Come on, tell the innkeep what you decided we should do next. Gotta wake up so early tomorrow. Lime, go get some rest! Go, it's sleep time. I'll be done as soon as this day finishes anyway. We might have tried to scale the temple walls. We made it close to the top, but then the stone started to crumble right under our hands. Hex was the first to fall, but it didn't take long for us to follow. Though, it's good to fall with a wizard that can cast a spell to slow our descent, rather than break our necks. And here I thought you guys just wanted a big group hug. If you want more group hugs, maybe cast that spell earlier than 5 feet before hitting the ground. Oh sure, I'll try to practice spellcasting while falling at terminal velocity more next time. Well, you did manage it before we turned into a big puddle of adventurer soup. If only we had managed to land literally anywhere else. I didn't even know creatures that big lived out there. Me neither. Right next to us, where what we had thought was a snow-covered mountain, an eye as big as Care opened. Can't get over how squishy Hex's face looks. Lord My gosh. Seems we'll be getting less than 6. Why, Lime? You need to go and sleep. It's bedtime. Get some proper rest. You can put me on in the background if you wish, but get some sleep, please. It's important. Go, go, go. It was the guardian of the temple. It slowly lifted its massive head and we realized that mountain path we had been walking on earlier. It was no path, but the body of Guiver. Oh. I'm not sleepy. Are you sure, Lime? Are you sure about that? Its snake body slowly unfurled from around the temple. While shaking the snow off itself, it revealed its pure white iridescent scales. Is it a dragon? For a few moments, in fact, it just stared us down. The gigantic opal embedded between its eyes shone with every color imaginable. What I wouldn't have given to work with an opal of such fine quality. Sleeper, start calling you hunk. Old. The gender-neutral term old. Dicey, hello! Wait, Twitch is bugging? Oh no. Hold up. Red Panda, Sicey. Good friend of mine, plays a lot of Minecraft, creating some very cool stories. Hi Sicey. It's good to hear you guys had a mythical moment there. But I, for one, was worried about the overgrown snake with wings. The Guiver unfurled its wings from where they had been tucked against its body and rose into the air. An attack position. It struck with such speed, we had only avoided it thanks to Care's quick reflexes when she pushed us into the snow. All I could think about was that I didn't want to fight it. When it was getting back into position for another strike, I screamed our intentions out. Couldn't imagine the dragon's guardian would be indifferent to our objective. He didn't seem to care much about it, though. It's okay, I'm older than the average Twitch denizen. Or it didn't hear us. I didn't want to give up. We had to communicate with it in a way that it couldn't ignore. So we choreographed an expressionist dance. No. Not really. But that would have been a lot funnier. In any case, instead of trying to fight it, I told the others to get moving and get our message across by writing it in large letters in the snow. Oh. Ever tried to stomp out letters while a giant reptile is attacking you, Innkeeper? I have not, but that does sound difficult. Heck of a core workout. Think I developed muscles where no muscles should ever develop. Watch out. You might become the first wizard to complete a push-up. And did it work? The push-up? No, the writing in the snow thing. I can put in an ad. Oh! Oh no. Ads should be very rare on this channel. So, you've had some bad luck. Apologies. Vanium has a second account that is Moinov now, apparently. Hi, Sicey. How's it going? There are 3 straight mans on the sea. Yeah, it is. I mean, sure. I don't know about that. Hi. Hi, Sicey. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Filling in for Vanium. Oh, of course, yes. Time Paradox. This is future Vanium. Wasn't sure at first, but when the attack stopped, I saw it looking intently at what we had written. Then it launched itself in our direction again, but instead of trying to attack us, it dove into the snow. The ground beneath us started shaking until all of us were suddenly lifted on top of its head. I thought we were ascending to Duat's realm for a second, not gonna lie. The Innkeeper's deliberate misunderstanding is very relatable humor for me. I'm good. Been so invested in lore and a micro-SMP I joined a few weeks ago. Ooh, what's the lore been like? That sounds like a lot of fun. Instead, we were just lifted higher and higher into the air. Also started chugging along with the Kingdom series again. Ooh, yes! Very exciting. Towards the temple. Soon we could see a tower emerging from the temple grounds. I'm out. Good night, good night. Go get some rest. Good night, Lion. Sleep well, alright? Sweet dreams. Thank you for being here. Best of luck getting some rest. Focus on the feeling of the mattress beneath you. You'll do alright. Sleep well. The Guardian must have understood us after all, because it was taking us to the only place I could have imagined the flame to be. Limb. Soon we were close enough for us to jump down from the Guardian. And then I saw the altar. Ah. What did you see? Was there a sacrifice? That's the thing. We saw nothing. Oh, as in the fire had gone out? Nothing. No great flame of Leviathan. Just a devastated altar. And an empty basin where the flame would have rested. We were so foolish. The clues were already there when we were approaching the temple. All the rubble, the poor state of the building. The flame was extinguished during the flood. Oh, the flood. Long before we ever set foot in the Highlands. Floor's been crazy. Journalist was doing lots of interviews with nation leaders. Whoa. The co-leader of the United Biomes. Oh, very cool. That sounds like so much fun. I should have known that an eternal flame was too good to be true. It was all such a waste of time. You can imagine our shock at what we saw in Keeper. The realization slowly began to settle in. There would be no way of forging that weapon. Nothing to wield against the necromancer. Up there at the altar, everything was so quiet. The priests hadn't reached us yet. There was just the sound of the wind. How long until the war starts? Oh no. It's been so much fun. Oh my goodness! Oh! Hello! Duodog, thank you so much for the raid! Hello, raiders! Oh my gosh! Hi, Alchemist! What are you doing here? Duodog, hi! Hold up, let me shout you out real quick. Thank you so much for stopping by, how's it going? What were you playing? Oh, Rain's already got it. Oh well. Oh, you were drawing? What kind of art were you working on? Recommended we come by here? Oh, well, I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follow. What were you drawing? What were you doing? Oh, we're at 280. Woo! Thank you. Thank you for getting us there. Goal reached, goal reached. Also, hi, I'm Blue. I'm sort of a cloud in the form of an angel, but it's just more convenient this way. But I am adoring this game. Commissions, I've been doing a bunch of my... Ooh, of your BRB screens. Nice. What do you use? What do you use? Oh my goodness. It's so fun to meet other artists on here. Hi, hello. Everything that you see on my stream is by me. I do it. All of the emotes and stuff as well. Clip Studio Paint, nice. I am an avid Fire Alpaca user. Thank you, Rain. Yes. And of course, Alchemist has been playing Persona 3 Reload. A delight. Your character's so cute. Thank you. It will be certainly getting an update this year. But for the meantime, hi, this is me. Hello. She has surpassed me. Let's go. Thank you, Alchemist. I much appreciate it. Rain is very helpful to me. Always wonderful. Summoner Eye, hello. Yes, Fire Alpaca. It's a delight for me. It works for everything I intend to do. So, thank you, thank you. But yes, welcome in. We're playing Tavern Talk. We're towards the climax of this game. You'll have to bear with me. I do have voices for these characters, but we're deep in the lore at the moment. Wonder if we see a random Psy user. Oh, someday. Someday indeed. Perhaps. Yay. But thank you so much for stopping by. I'll take good care of your viewers. If you need to raid and run, be my guest. Take care of yourself first and foremost. But I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Alright, they had just arrived at an altar and found that the one thing they needed, the ever-burning flame, was extinguished in the floods. I will lurk. Very well, much appreciated. Thank you for the lurk. See you soon, hopefully. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for the raid. You said sign, I thought you said sigh. Almost. Close enough. Paint tool. There was just the sound of wind. And the crush and disappointment we were all feeling. The Guardian didn't need to say a word. I understood it either way. Whatever emotions we were feeling, they couldn't compare to the grief in the Guardian's eyes. Eventually, we were joined by some of the priests who confirmed what we had already surmised. They lost their main object of worship one day of the flood. At least our disappointment was somewhat softened by the warm meal the priest offered us. I think they felt bad for us. Paint will sigh. Yup. There's community and shared grief. They were pretty interested in that sword of yours as well. Considering everything we've learned in the last few days, the minor divinity of it feels hardly noteworthy. Oh! What? Alchemist! What are you doing? Get out of here! What are you doing? Oh my goodness. How dare you? You're ridiculous. Thank you for the cheer. That's very sweet. Much appreciated. But also, how dare you? Quit it. Save that. Blue added more angst that your character has to face. Oops. Oops. Oh well. Everyone should also go watch Super Alchemist. He's been playing one of my favorite games, Persona 3, for a little while now, and definitely deserves the company. Very, very cool person. Nope, love you, Blue. Love you too. How dare you? Goodness gracious. I'll cherish it nonetheless. Maybe I'm also just glad that it'll remain a memento of my grandma. It was stupid to think I could even try to rival her feats. Oh, care. Also, have you seen these character designs? Oh, and we met the final character. A big bad guy, apparently. All the angst you face is cancelled out by the fact you get to mess with languages. Hooray! Big bad ex-boyfriend. The BBEB. I'm hardly that cool. I disagree. I absolutely disagree. But whatever. Sicey, every time you mention it, I can't not be excited. And Vanium, I see you're back to the other account. Oh wait, there's two of them now. My gosh. The two have remained. Can someone redeem the spray bottle again? Play Persona, cause so much dialogue, I just shut up and listen. If not dialogue, it's just fighting, cause pretty easy. Fair enough. But the game's so fun and I love the characters. Get to make a whole new language. Or two? What do you mean, or two? Stacey, what do you mean? Thank you, Rain. Everyone take a deep breath. Goodness. Sicey, we have to talk about this more. That's so exciting. I still need to officially make a linguistics stream. I need to organize that. I just keep wanting to go through the official documentation that I have and make something cohesive. instead of just ranting at you guys for 2 hours. Think about it, there's a lot of species, aren't there? All with their own slang and dialects and regional. Oh my goodness. I just like the game. Good. I think that's all you need. Thought I missed the linguistic stream? Nope, not yet. I have yet to make it, because I've been a little too keen on making it cohesive. So we'll see when that happens. I'm ahead for ABs. Yes, go rest, go rest. Thank you for stopping by. Good night. Sweet dreams. Sleep well. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Very sweet. Happily ditch uni for a day just to watch the linguistic stream. I don't recommend that. I certainly don't. By the look of it, weekends are probably the easiest time for everyone to attend. Just in the stats and what people have said. So it will probably be on a weekend, but I need to actually have the time to sit down and plan it. So far, streams have been sort of my use of free time, and otherwise it's been working on projects or life things or commissions. Really want to see that linguistic stream. Honestly, me too. Oh, Lily! Thank you so much for the follow. Very lovely to have you here. Their own dialect, slang, regional stuff, even their own motifs as a species, as a whole. Oh my gosh, the motifs? Commissions? Indeed, indeed. What species language have... Sicey! Sicey! Sicey, I'm too excited about it. You can't do this to me. Does this mean I get to use musical notation as well? Okay. Your PNG is incredibly cute. Thank you! I really appreciate that. I made it myself. I quite like it. Like harmonies? Oh! Wait, is it a total language? Okay, no, I need to calm down. Alright. My wall is telling me nope! Hey, Tiku? Deep breath, it's okay. You don't need to go commissioning. Plus, right now things are still closed for a little bit until I get to finally finish the ones I'm working on. It was in a wait list, but even that proved to be a little too much. So I'm finishing what I can first. I must, you mustn't. Or rather, you have not the need for it. It'll be okay. Yo, you did a really good job with it. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You get to use musical notation with languages. Yes, specifically harmonies. Oh my goodness. We need to have a spray blue redeem. To stop me from talking about linguistics. Maybe I'll make a secondary one for that, huh? Alright. Slightly more expensive, but just as useful. Yeah, I'll, you know what? Throw it in the suggestions chat. I'll consider it for sure. But, yes, although I am proud of this PNG tuber, it was meant to be the prototype until I made another one. Giant spray bottle appears, just directly in the middle of the screen. But yes, hopefully this year I'll get to properly design, probably alongside you guys, but my VTuber in the future, because you're going to have a really fun time when we get to the silent species. Oh boy. Sicey. You're aware your character is a siren. Yes, I am aware. On the contrary, dear Blue, I require it as a fish requires water to live, Blue. Is that so? I don't know how you can sustain yourself on commissions, but, you know, as if it were nourishment. But if you say so. Alright. I didn't expect you to talk to those priests for so long. I never seen you so forthcoming before, Rhea. What are words? Where'd they go? Ain't exactly every day you see that kind of something. It's like kind of smith and mastery on display. Yes, so you and your characters also have musical notation. Oh my goodness. Sicey! When she talks, oh. I am in despair out of how excited I am for this, because I know I have to wait. Eventually. The jewelry those priests were decked out in was a wonder to behold. Hex. Straight trippin'. Okay. No. Yeah. Please don't. Thank you. Hey, you don't complain when Iniko says it, because I can't stop him. That level of craftsmanship is to be expected of Ur's people, I guess. They were really generous as well, practically forced those opals on you. And that blueprint. Oh? You're misunderstanding that one, Care. That was for ye. It's a sword blueprint that's been passed down since the conception of that temple. By the way, did I show you that I'm working on getting a very skilled animator to do the animated parts? Send you the reference, please? I'd love to see. I don't think I've seen it yet. A form worthy of dragon's might, as they put it. Huh. Then they wasted it. Oh, I know you won't hear it now, but if you ever feel different, it'd be an honor to forge it for you. I'm saying you might want to forge that sword. That might be the weapon you need. We eventually got ready to head back. I was worried about the lack of trees around us, but Baya seemed unbothered. Right now as well, I am working on some of the folklore fantasy music, but it's a slow process. Yeah, well, it takes some time, but that sounds incredible. I'm very excited for that. We headed out to the courtyard, where slowly but surely she grew a whole tree. Oh, great. Convenient. Love the musical motifs that I'll be using to foreshadow. That is very exciting. Its branches were stark white and covered in gleaming leaves. I asked her afterward what kind of tree it was, but she just replied that it was the dream of the soil. Don't know what that meant. The priests looked very touched by its appearance. But we needed to be on our way, so into the tree we went. We stopped by Baya's and then headed over here. So that's that. Never had such a depressing walk back to the tavern. Aw. Oh, quit your yapping. You were going on and on about this all the way over here too. That's easy for you to say. After all, you got those gems. Great for your stupid competition. Some of us were a bit put off by the quest failing. Why don't you just come out and say what your problem is? Our problem is that you're acting like everything is fine. Whoa, hey, excuse me? Was that an earthquake? Did it stop? Seems like it. Is everyone okay? More or less. Yeah. What about Millie and the others? I'll go. Alright. Thanks, Rhea. Baby Hex is crying. He's alright. I'll take my leave. We told our story. There's no other reason for me to stick around. I know this is a hard time for all of us. But I need to check on Grace. Goodbye, Hex. Oh, and he's off. So quick. No fanfare. Take care. It's getting late. There's always a room for you upstairs if you get tired, Care. It's fine. I'll keep you company. Aw. Things must be really dire if you're offering that. What do they say? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Oh! Uh-oh! Whoa! Who made Clay angry? I don't think I've seen that before. And Dave? Why is Dave crying? What? Oh no. Oh. Welcome back. Keep it. Okay. Where's tea? Mabel? Hold on. What? Oh yeah, Tia? I don't know. There's no point in goading them. They can tell me what they need to. You're crying too? What happened? Oh, I clicked the board. Onyx, can you tell me? The turtle is behind my head. Hold up. There he is. By the way, question, how'd the date go with the Lady of Sunshine and Mr. Zane Rumi? Oh boy. You really had to, huh? Not lady. Them. Laird. Laird of Sunshine. Unfortunately, they never ended up going on that date because the world was ending. And currently Fable is still missing. My bad, no worries. Oh no. Where are the others? Iniko's outside, trying to calm Voy down. We didn't want him to throw up in your tavern. Throw up? Did he have a panic attack? I hope Tia isn't giving him too hard of a time about it. Where's Tia? Guys? She isn't, right? No. Where is she then? Guys, you're scaring me. No. Gone. She's gone. She left? No. She's dead. No. Come on. No. Tia? Alethea? No. I refuse to accept it? No. No. Revivify, surely. Tia can't be dead. You're right. She's way too stubborn to die. Well, she did. Necromancy exists. Unfortunately, the necromancer we know is Quasar. Oh god. I'm sorry. That's awful. Yeah. You don't have to tell us. Is anyone else? Who is dead? Alethea. Our dear Lady Tia. And to think she was the cleric. No. I loved her. Yeah, we gotta kill Quasar. Yeah. No. Got away before anyone else went down. That's good. What about Fable? Did you see them? In the chasm, maybe? No. We didn't find them. Though. What? I found a bunch of broken arrows not too far from the portal. They were all engraved with pretty flowers. I think they were there. They just didn't come back. Oh no, no, no. You can't tell me both Tia and Fable. You can't. That's... No. Surely not. I hope they're okay. Maybe with a drink they would have been okay. I'm not the one that... They left. I didn't have a... What do you mean? You didn't make him a drink, Innkeep? We had a bit of a fight. So you willfully endangered them. I had hoped it would stop them from going. Nothing could ever stop Fable from helping people, you idiot. I realize that now. You should thank the dragons I care more about my friend's eardrums than I care about yelling at you. I already regret it well enough. Don't you worry. You better. If anything happened to them. If they end up like Alethea, Stop, you can't keep telling me that Alethea's dead. No! Are other people going to die in my tavern game? What is... No! No. I know. Me too. Are you at least going to tell me how she passed? Because I can't accept it. We shouldn't have left without her. Oh no. Her body wasn't exactly cooperative. We couldn't have taken it with us if we tried. Don't call her that. What? An it. Clay. He's right. Have some respect. I'm just saying. Well, stop saying it. Alright, you three. Calm down. No need to spill more blood. They're alive. They're in a castle dungeon somewhere. Uh-huh. Ads. Oh no. This is not how I planned to go to sleep after this with. You can't tell me that... No. We're finding a cure for zombification. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's it. That's the purpose of this game now, is to get Alethea back. And Fable. I don't... No. I won't accept it. Please. Tell us what happened. What does it matter? We abandoned her. That's what happened. We didn't do that. We sure abandoned the world. Our angel would be disappointed in us. It's not like we had much of a choice. You would say that, wouldn't you? What's that supposed to mean? You always run. Of course you wouldn't choose anything else. I ran because I have something to get back to, Clay. So did she. Okay, how about a drink for calming all those nerves? No. Time and place. I'll take one. Need to tell you what happened, after all. Even though I rather wouldn't. Got anything to make that easier? I don't have a joke this time. I hope you'll forgive me. Don't worry, there's no need for trading today. I don't have anything to wash away the regret. Maybe I can get you something to make the words flow easier. One drink for repressed individuals coming right up. I won't accept that Alethea's gone. I won't. Not until I hear the full story. Go on. Here. Thanks for this little taste of normalcy. Okay, nice prank, guys. Now where's Fable? Yeah. So, I don't really know what to ask. Did you stop him? No. Oh. Damn. He was faster than us, somehow. Melly and Baya drew us a map to the portal so we could get there quickly, but when we arrived, we found a note stapled to a tree. It read, "If you value your lives, go home." He knew you were coming? Apparently, Jade and Tia argued about what to do, but we didn't exactly have a lot of options. So we went after him, right into the Twilight Chasm. It was... calling it the realm of nightmares seems like an understatement in retrospect. Wouldn't have made it without Voy. And Tia's light. And Tia's light. We ran into the necromancer on his way back. Didn't even catch him before he got to Ur. He looked... unharmed. It's ridiculous how easy it must have been for him. In his hands he held an axe shaped like a dragon's talon, pulsating with magical energy. It was smaller than I thought it would be. Magic weapons tend to be size adjustable. Oh, right. Maybe we would have stood a chance if we hadn't walked right into a cluster of nightmare creatures. I thought maybe they'd be a good distraction for him too, but the necromancer called on them for aid in the chasm's tongue. Voy said he promised them freedom and endless nightmares. And just like that, they sided with him and we were up against the necromancer, a god's axe, and a horde of monsters. We thought we were fast. Faster than even his new army. So we quickly cornered him and thought we would stand a fighting chance, but that magic jerk cast some sort of slow spell on us. Not even one round in and we were reduced to our normal speed. At least we still had some defense. Tia was right. It helped protect us against a lot of blows we might not have survived otherwise. We were still losing ground, not to mention the battle. He pushed us back towards the edge of the Twilight Chasm and the portal we had entered from. He almost got Voy at that point. Voy had just played some sick solo that momentarily charmed one of the monsters away from Clay when an axe landed in his shoulder. He was on the ground before any of us could get to him, and then the necromancer just stopped, stared down at him like he was looking at a ghost. Maybe Voy reminded him of something. Maybe he's dead heart. Maybe. It gave Iniko enough time to pull Voy away and through the portal, back to the moon pools. Oh, an ad? Dang! What's with all the ads? Oh, Crown! Hello! Bloopers more like Cupers. Hi, Crown. You've come at a very emotionally charged moment. We, found out that one of the characters might be dead. How are you doing, Crown? I'm back now. Welcome back, Sicey. They wouldn't have done anything to Alethia's... Yeah, okay. Her page hasn't changed, at least. Yeah. Tia. That's who. Which I'm having a... Well, Fable is the second one who is a maybe dead. Nothing's been confirmed yet. I had to take a step back because I'm so upset. Yeah. No. I still won't accept it. I'm hearing more of their story. It's true, you know. You can see all the 7 moons reflected in their clear waters at once. It would have looked beautiful if it hadn't been for all the blood. Oh. And for all the monsters swarming us left and right. Says that she's dead, but there's no hardcore evidence. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? Yeah. Oh, Tia or... Yeah. Fable, they haven't been confirmed. We were trying to cut them down, but every time we killed one, he would just bring them back. Over and over and over again. And then Clay finally found an opening. He cut down 4 creatures at once and got through to the necromancer, who was preoccupied with resurrecting a fallen giant. It should have been an easy hit, but Clay got reckless. Well, he's a barbarian. It's when I saw the necromancer smile, so I noticed Clay approaching. Oh no. Did Tia sacrifice? I tried to call out, but I wasn't fast enough. Just when Clay got within reach, the necromancer swung out his axe and it should have killed me. It should have killed me. I'm glad it didn't. Don't be. The axe hit Tia right in the chest as she shielded Clay with her body. She moved so fast. I think she saw Clay in danger. I think when she saw Clay in danger, she finally managed to break out of the slow spell. I saw she wanted to protect him, so I pushed Clay out of the necromancer's way. And as Tia lay there, her body in the pool of the astral moon's light, he brought the axe down again. You shouldn't have pushed me. She died to save you. I had to honor that. Gonna alt F4 from this earth, man. We might have been able to save her from dying if you hadn't. I wish that was true, too. We should have shielded her body so we could revive her. I think that would be a little hard to do now. Why is that? When she fell, the necromancer brought her back. Just raised her like a puppet. Like it was nothing. She was looking right at me. She looked so sad because I didn't save her. Why couldn't I save her? When I saw an undead Tia rise to her feet, her weapon and shield leveled at us, I knew we had to run. I couldn't risk losing anyone else. Inigo picked up Voy as soon as I called for us to flee. Jade didn't want to leave until Voy started pleading with her, while he was almost bleeding out. She helped me pull Clay away. I still think it was wrong. It was. As much as I love Tia, she wouldn't have wanted you all dying for her sake. It wasn't. Dave made the right choice. There would have been no point in losing you all, too. Agreed. At least y'all got to live. After that, we made our way back here. We didn't know where else to go. I'm glad you all made it back. But I'm sorry you had to go through all that. Why did we have to? Why didn't Cassiopeia save us? Save her? The dragons are neutral. The dragons are... Sure are. The real jerks. Jerk is the madman who killed her. We have to go back. I don't think that's a good idea, bud. We have to. We have to retrieve her body. He can't have her. Now he could use her to navigate that stupid portal, and she would hate that. Went from wholesome Tavern game to now, oh, your fave character dies. Yeah. She would hate being turned into a monster he can use. If we can't get her back, we at least have to bring her here. To give her a proper burial. We can't do that, Clay. We don't even know where they are right now. If we had stayed, we might. But we didn't. Thanks to you. But it is what it is, right? You say we can't go back, so we can't change anything. We screwed up. We played right into his hands. All this power and strength and magic, and we didn't change anything. Hold on. I'm sure you did your best. What's the point of doing that if it doesn't save anyone? I can't even feel her anymore. The bracelet, it's just empty. Oh no, the friendship bracelet. God. There's just an absence where Tia should be. I feel like If we had just done something different. If I had been more stubborn. I don't know if you could have changed anything. Why do you sound so sure of that? I think the necromancer. I think he heard everything. What you planned, I mean. How could that even be possible? After you left, the jackdaw near my window, I think it was a spy. And it heard everything. What? Huh. How does that even happen? How did you not notice that? I don't know. I'm sorry. Just realized Vanium's old account is just his name spelled backwards. Yes, correct. All I'm saying is, it's not your fault the plan failed. He outsmarted us. All of us. So there's nothing we could have done. That can't be right. What's the point of all this then? If he knows everything, then we might as well give up. He has Ur's axe. He has an army of nightmare creatures and more. And she's gone. The only person who'd know what to do is gone. We don't have a magic greatsword either. You've gotta be kidding me. What? Magic flame was put out by the flood. Damn! So we've lost? It's over? Not yet. He hasn't won yet either. Even if it feels like he has. We're still here. So we can still fight. We can still stand in his way. Hope will only abandon us if we let it. You're right. Us giving up. That's not what she would have wanted. What she would have wanted was to live. To get a chance to be more than some pointless martyr. I want her back. Clay. No. I don't want to hear anything else from you. You didn't even notice a spying bird in your tavern. Or maybe you did, who knows? You're dishonest with us all the time. Do you even really care about any of this? I used to not, canonically. But nowadays, of course I care. I care more than you could ever imagine. I wish I could bring her back too, Clay. I really, really do. Well, can you? No. What help are you, then? Screw this. I'm done hearing excuses, and I'm done pretending we'll make it through this. Clay, please stay. Can I have one of those drinks now? Don't want to go after him. If I was him, I'd kill all of us, so no. What kind of drink do you want? I don't know. Something fast, maybe. Didn't help with the fight, but might help my stomach. It's worth a shot, I guess. You've got it, Jade. Something fast. What can I do? How about Lost Whisper? That should do you. Here you go. Alright. What can I give? Something like that should do. Even more swiftness for you. Oh, nope, that's already done. Wait, that's charisma. No. We need 1 defense, an ounce of wisdom, and 3 ounces of dexterity. There you go. Drink Master. Mix every drink at least once. Ooh, an achievement. Fast and quick. Suddenly everything's sad. Yeah. Man. Just how I like it. What do you think? What kind of drinks did she like? Defense all the way. Adds up. What? Excuse you? I just got an achievement that said, uh-oh. They divided the day into 2. I guess it has been a long one. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to leave it there. It's late and I have things to do tomorrow, unfortunately, but we're so close to the end of this game. I hope I get to play it again soon. Gosh, my goodness. What am I doing this weekend? Maybe I'll get to. Not tomorrow. Maybe Sunday? These aren't tears in my eyes, they're just sweating. Yup. Hey, same here. I still can't accept that T is dead. No, I want her back. Is that so much to ask for? Screw it, I'll draw fan art of her just to keep her alive. You know what? We're gonna save over the first one. I'm off. Yeah, that's the end of the stream. My gosh. I can't believe it. Oh goodness. Gosh darn it. Ooh. What do I even... Ugh. Man! I miss T already. And I want Fable to be okay, and... Oh well. It's time for bed. Thank you guys for being here. I'll quickly raid us out, but man, I need to sleep. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you guys again really soon. Hopefully, soon enough that we're not suffering too long by the occurrences of this game. Gonna watch Peppa Pig to feel better? Alright, enjoy. Let's go raid Pushel. That should do us. Alrighty. Let's head over. Chaos. No. That's how you spell it. There we go. Bum ba ba bum ba da 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 da. Here are our messages. And feel free to copy one of those, whatever you have access to, and we'll send that over in the chat when we're over there. But for now, that's the end of the night from me. Hope you had a good stream. Definitely didn't just join. Hello, Liba. How good it is to see you. It's okay. You missed some emotional damage that we just received from this game. Oh boy, and I need to go sleep. But it's really good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Hopefully we'll see you next time. We're about to raid out, so have a good night, okay? See ya, everyone. Bye-bye. See ya.